Braves game, live on the air and streaming free on the app.
WCNN North Atlanta, a Dickey broadcasting station.
The Fan.
And, of course, you can hear Game 2 right here on the Braves radio network. Very interested to see what happens with this pitching staff. I mean, this whole game is going to be fascinating to me. If you get through the first two with Blewett, I think things will be okay.
I also just want to mention, I heard C.J. Nikowski last night. The diabolical laugh on that Nolan Arenado last out, that was
Yes.
that was otherworldly. I mean, that was bad B movie. That was like a horror movie, what he did to that man at the end of that game last night.
Launch angle of negative 90 degrees on that final out. For Lucas Kochevar, for Joe Virgin, for Chris Domino, I'm Barrett Lee. This has been the Ford Leadoff Show. Cards and Braves, Game 2, right now.
Napa has the parts and the expertise to help your business stay ahead of the game. That's why Napa is a proud partner of the 2025 Atlanta Braves. Two legends driven to win from the field to the open road. While Napa is powering fleets and garages across the country, the Braves are delivering pennants, MVPs, and championships. So no matter the size of your business, Napa are the pros that know how to keep you moving at full speed.
When life throws you a curveball, whether it's water, fire, or mold damage to your home or business, you need a winning team. You need ServPro. ServPro's licensed, certified, and highly trained team of experts are here to help, offering fast, reliable, professional restoration services 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. As a proud partner of the Atlanta Braves and Braves Country, our teams are committed to performing at a championship level. When disaster strikes, call ServPro and make it like it never even happened.
The Aloft at the Battery Atlanta, a preferred hotel of the Atlanta Braves, is located at the center of all the excitement. Whether you are in town for work or pleasure, we can meet all your travel needs. Come experience a unique blend of food, drinks, and entertainment, all located within the Aloft Hotel. Afterwards, wind down in your spacious, vibrant guest room packed with amenities you can't miss out on. Enjoy the Battery Atlanta experience by making the Aloft your home base, where we are committed to safety and cleanliness. Aloft Hotels, different by design.
Don't miss an incredible lineup of Braves giveaways this season, including bobbleheads, collectibles, and a replica jersey. Visit Braves.com/promos to see them all.
Attention Braves fans, we have a major announcement. Tire Discounters is back as the tire retailer partner of the Braves. Here's their snazzy jingle.
Sorry to interrupt, but all of us at Tire Discounters are really excited because every time the Braves hit a homer, we're giving all the fans a great deal. Cash off on select tires and free alignments. And free oil changes. Okay, roll it. See store for details.
At Hyundai, we make a big deal about the little things, like the little fact that 9 Hyundai vehicles have earned IIHS top safety picks this year, and offering a little thing called America's Best Warranty, because delivering safety and quality, pretty big deal. Visit your nearest Hyundai dealer today. Hyundai, there's joy in every journey.
Lease a Hyundai Tucson for $259 a month, or get 2.99% APR for 48 months, or $1,750 bonus cash. Hyundai is a proud partner of the Atlanta Braves. Offers end April 30th. Call 813-867-0006 for complete offer details.
There's a tidal wave of clean car happiness sweeping across Braves country. Tidal Wave Auto Spa is your go-to car wash destination for a game day ready ride. Experience Major League Clean at Tidal Wave, the official car wash of the Atlanta Braves. Stay clean car happy all season long with membership discounts, exclusive giveaways, and more. Visit TidalWaveAutoSpa.com/Braves for details.
My car is happy. I am happy. Tidal Wave Auto Spa.
We're combining the power of ESPN with our new lineup on draft night to bring you Buck Baloo's Draft Special. Our coverage starts at 6 on the Fan and the Fan app. The Braves roll into the 2025 season with one of the best rosters in the game.
1 ball and 1 strike. Here it is to Riley. And he hits one well to deep center field. Heading back. He just wrecked that thing. Straight away center, a homer for Riley.
Returning stars who are ready to go.
First pitch to him, and he hits one very well to deep center field. Back to the wall. Reaching for the wall. Out of the ballpark. 2-run homer.
And a singular focus. Bring home the division title and remind the league what Atlanta is all about.
Flying through the sky like a comet to straightaway center field.
Atlanta Braves baseball on the Braves Radio Network is brought to you by the original Louisiana hot sauce. Flavor favors the bold. Your local Ford dealers, proud partner of your Atlanta Braves. The Home Depot, how doers get more done. Your local Hyundai dealer, proud sponsor of the Atlanta Braves. John Foy and Associates Personal Injury Law. Get the strong arm. Arrow Exterminators. Make the right call and protect your home or business from pests by calling 888-GO-ARROW. Peachtree Orthopedics. Same day, evenings and Saturdays. It's time to get better. SeatGeek, the official ticket marketplace of the Atlanta Braves. Yanmar Tractors and Engines, an official partner of the Atlanta Braves grounds crew. Your Atlanta area Lexus dealer. Experience amazing. Simply Sport, the official CBD partner of your Atlanta Braves. TimberTech Decking and Railing. Everything wood should be. Visit timbertech.com. City of Hope, Atlanta, making hope a reality for cancer patients throughout the Southeast. Attorney Ken Nugent, one call, that's all. Xfinity, get the fastest connection to the Braves and stream the biggest moments from the best seat in the house with Xfinity. Pennington Grass Seed, official partner of the Atlanta Braves grounds crew. ServPro, when disaster strikes, call ServPro to make it like it never even happened. Saya LTL Freight, the official freight and logistics company of the Atlanta Braves. Corona Extra, La Playa awaits. Georgia Power, the official electric energy partner of the Atlanta Braves. IBEW Local 613.
As a business owner, it's important to keep your business connected. Spectrum Business is committed to keeping your business online whenever and wherever you need us, all backed by the Spectrum Commitment. Get fast, reliable internet starting at $40 per month when bundled, or level up your internet speed and get a 3-year price guarantee. Learn how Spectrum Business can help your business stay connected at spectrum.com/business. Restrictions apply. Services not available in all areas.
Attention Florida homeowners, for 1 month only. Save big with Renewal by Andersen. Get $300 off every window and $825 off all patio doors. Plus, call now and ask about our brand new Ensemble entry door system. But hurry, this limited time offer won't last. Visit bestwindowsflorida.com today to schedule your free design consultation. That's bestwindowsflorida.com. Renewal by Andersen, your trusted window and door experts. Superior products, exceptional service. License number CGC 1527613.
Upgrade with new windows. Nobody knows windows like Wanakee Remodeling. Their Renewal by Andersen windows are durable, beautiful, custom crafted, made to order, and professionally installed. Energy efficient windows from Wanakee Remodeling and Renewal by Andersen offer elegance, strength, and stability of wood with low maintenance features of vinyl. This month, buy one window or patio door, get one 40% off, plus special financing. Visit WanakeeRemodeling.com for more details.
Canva presents your work horoscope for this week. Deadlines are in retrograde, which we all know can bring some intense energy. Our advice, fend off this forecast with Canva. Like Canva whiteboards to counter creative blocks, and Canva docs for clarity in communications. If you have any sales deals coming through, results will be in your favor with Canva presentations, manifesting many wins for you. It's a great week to love your work at canva.com.
Connection, opportunity, possibility. It's what we all want. Spectrum has built a world where anything is possible, with products and services designed to work better together for a seamless connectivity experience. A connection to family and friends, a connection to education, and a connection to new opportunities. So there's no limit to how big we can dream. That's Life Unlimited. That's Spectrum.
It's going to be a short outing. It's a bullpen game, and we'll just hope that he gets off to a good start.
Here's the good news about that. You talk about a bullpen game. Well, last night, Spencer Schwellenbach went 7 innings. You just needed 2 innings out of your bullpen. You got an inning from Hernandez, an inning from Iglesias. So they should be ready for this challenge.
Absolutely, they should. Should be well rested. They've also called up a young man, Nathan Wiles from AAA, who is pitching real well for Gwinnett in 3 starts. So he's another guy we'll probably see tonight at some point to help with this bullpen game. And knowing that he's well rested, he could give them multiple innings.
All right. When we come back, Joe will tell you who else is in the ball game tonight. Right after that, we'll have the first pitch. Braves and Cardinals coming up tonight on the Atlanta Braves Radio Network. Hey, this is Ben Ingram. Have you checked out Beaver Toyota yet? I've had multiple car endorsements through the years, so I can speak on this. There's never been a dealership that made my jaw drop quite like Beaver Toyota did. From the day you buy your new car to the servicing it will need over the years, they'll do every bit of it. You'll never need to go anywhere else for your car, ever. I could go on and on about how great this place is, but you've got to see it for yourself. Beaver Toyota. You won't find a better group of people to deal with anywhere in Atlanta. When it's time to buy a new car, make it Beaver Toyota Incoming.
With all the money you can save on gas when you use the Club Citgo Rewards app, you're good to go. But good to go where? Good to go fly first class?
Hot towel?
Cool. Good to go to the opera? Good to sit ringside at a boxing match? Good to go salsa dancing? Tap dancing? Or polka dancing? Download Citgo's money-saving Club Citgo app today. The easiest way to save money on fuel. Now you're good to go.
This copyrighted broadcast is presented by authority of the Atlanta Braves and may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form. And the accounts and descriptions of this game may not be disseminated without the express written consent of the Atlanta Braves.
At Marietta Eye Clinic, we understand the importance of good vision. Whether it's reading, driving, or playing sports, clear vision is essential. And we have all the bases covered, from annual eye exams and our full-service in-house optical department to advanced surgical procedures and management of serious eye diseases. Marietta Eye Clinic's 35 expert doctors and staff provide award-winning eye care. Pick from one of our 12 Atlanta area locations and schedule an appointment online at mariettaeye.com. Marietta Eye Clinic, your vision is our priority.
Shooting drills. A coach who knows the game can teach their team how to improve, but one who genuinely cares about each player
have what it takes. We got this.
Can inspire them to win. At Truist, we believe the same is true for banking. Because when you work with someone who knows a lot and cares even more, you're unstoppable. Truist, leaders in banking, unwavering in care. Start feeling unstoppable. Visit truist.com/care. Truist Bank, member FDIC, leading based on top 10 U.S. commercial bank.
Great. As a business owner, it's important to keep your business connected. Spectrum Business is committed to keeping your business online, whenever and wherever you need us, all backed by the Spectrum Commitment. Get fast, reliable internet starting at $40 per month when bundled, or level up your internet speed and get a 3-year price guarantee. Learn how Spectrum Business can help your business stay connected at spectrum.com/business. Restrictions apply. Services not available in all areas.
Lesionado en un accidente de auto y no sabes qué hacer. Visita abogados.com.
Hablamos tu idioma.
Somos Morgan & Morgan, la firma más grande de lesiones de Estados Unidos. Con o sin papeles, luchamos por ti. Recuerda, no pagas nada si no ganas. ¿Lesionado? Visita abogados.com. Morgan & Morgan. Hablamos tu idioma.
Hablamos tu idioma.
Upgrade with new windows. Nobody knows windows like Wanakee Remodeling. Their Renewal by Andersen windows are durable, beautiful, custom-crafted, made-to-order, and professionally installed. Energy-efficient windows from Wanakee Remodeling and Renewal by Andersen offer elegance, strength, and stability of wood with low-maintenance features of vinyl. This month, buy one window or patio door, get one 40% off, plus special financing. Visit WanakeeRemodeling.com for more details.
Attention Florida homeowners, for 1 month only. Save big with Renewal by Andersen. Get $300 off every window and $825 off all patio doors. Plus, call now and ask about our brand new Ensemble entry door system. But hurry, this limited time offer won't last. Visit bestwindowsflorida.com today to schedule your free design consultation. That's bestwindowsflorida.com. Renewal by Andersen, your trusted window and door experts. Superior products, exceptional service. License number CGC 1527613.
He'll do the catching and hit 7th. Batting 8th in right field is Jared Kelnick, and Orlando Arcia is the change in the lineup. He bats 9th, and he'll play shortstop tonight. Again, for the Braves, it's Verdugo, Riley, and Ozuna, Olson, Albies, and Harris, Murphy, Kelnick, and Arcia. Nice night for a ball game. Nice night for the Braves to continue their winning streak. We'll find out what's going to happen right after this timeout on the Atlanta Braves Radio Network.
Spring has sprung, Braves fans, and baseball is finally back. Make your lawn truest park quality this season with Pennington Grass Seed. As the official partner of the Atlanta Braves grounds crew, Pennington knows how to help you grow a lush, healthy lawn. With over 80 years of history rooted right here in Braves country, Pennington has the perfect solution for you. Gear up for spring with Pennington and grow a lawn you can be proud of. Pennington Grass Seed, available at the Home Depot.
You know what my favorite thing about Braves games are? Everything. The crowds and the food and the baseballs and the food and the cheering and the food. Kind of like how everything at Cortland's Apartments is my favorite. Hi, I'm Cordy, Cortland's spokespug, here to tell you about the awesome live and play spaces at Cortland and the amazing resident service. That's probably why they were ranked #1 apartment brand on Reputation.com. Cortland, proud sponsor of the Atlanta Braves. Find your new apartment home at Cortland.com.
The original Louisiana brand hot sauce. It's the perfect balance of peppers, vinegar, and the salty tears of Mets fans. That's Louisiana Hot. Buy you some.
Ever wonder where the capital A in Chick-fil-A came from? It started with grade A, top quality chicken. But we believed everything, not just the food, should be grade A. The A in Chick-fil-A is for all the little things we do to bring you our best every day.
Hey Atlanta, it's the little things we do together that can make a big difference. Atlanta area Chick-fil-A restaurants are teaming up with the Atlanta Braves Foundation on the Home Plate Project to help fight food security for families in need. Show your support by visiting braves.com/homeplate to learn more about food distributions in your...
As a business owner, it's important to keep your business connected. Spectrum Business is committed to keeping your business online, whenever and wherever you need us, all backed by the Spectrum Commitment. Get fast, reliable internet starting at $40 per month when bundled, or level up your internet speed and get a 3-year price guarantee. Learn how Spectrum Business can help your business stay connected at spectrum.com/business. Restrictions apply. Services not available in all areas.
This season, let your shoes do the talking. Designer Shoe Warehouse is packed with fresh styles that speak to your whole vibe without saying a word. From cool sneakers that look good with everything, to easy sandals you'll want to wear on repeat, DSW has you covered. Find a shoe for every you from the brands you love, like Birkenstock, Nike, Adidas, New Balance, and more. Head to your DSW store or visit dsw.com today.
Calling local business owners. Chase for Business is hosting a complimentary all-day event, The Experience Tampa, on Wednesday, May 21st at Armature Works. Join fellow Tampa business owners for a day of networking and marketing workshops while hearing from leading business experts on economic trends and tips for unlocking business growth. Plus, you can shop local vendors at the Chase for Business Marketplace. Register today for The Experience Tampa at chase.com/event Tampa. We'll see you on May 21st.
Before you accept an insurance settlement for damage to your car, think about this. An accident stays on your car's history permanently, whether it was repaired or not. And if you try to sell it, a potential buyer can easily look it up and try to offer you less. That's diminished value. That's value you're entitled to. Value we fight for. Put our experience to work for you. Farah and Farah, Tampa.
Can't get enough baseball? Start streaming MLB Network today. Get up to 15 out-of-market.
At Tire Discounters. Learn more at tirediscounters.com/Braves. Defensively for Atlanta tonight, in the outfield, left to right, it's Verdugo, Harris, and Kelnick. First to third, it's Olson, Albies, Arcia, and Riley. Sean Murphy will do the catching, and on the mound, making his Braves debut, is Scott Blewett. He's no kid. He's 29 years old, 6'6", 245, out of Baldwinsville, New York. Baldwinsville, all one word. Wow. He was a second-round pick back in 2014 by Kansas City. He's been with Kansas City, Minnesota, and most recently with Baltimore, where the Braves acquired him. He's also pitched in the Chinese Professional League briefly, where he won numerous awards as the Pitcher of the Year. Ben's got all the names of those awards. I'm not sure that I can actually pronounce them. Anyway, he's filling in. It'll be a bullpen game for Spencer Strider, who was scheduled to pitch tonight, but as you know by now, went on the IL with a hamstring strain. So we expect to see several guys out of the Braves bullpen tonight, but starting it off was Scott Blewett, Blewett. So we're ready to go. So's Ben. So here's Ben Ingram to tell you about it.
I just love that we have a couple of pitchers named Blewett and Bummer. We got an all-name team coming together.
Yeah, we do.
Blewett's going to face Nootbaar, Contreras, and Gorman.
It started with Nootbaar.
Yeah.
Hey.
Earning our pay tonight. Blewett, the right-hander, making his Braves debut, comes set. And now for the ball game. The first pitch sent foul. Down the first base line, snagged by another great name, Stubby Clapp, their first base coach.
Oh, we're in such trouble.
Ball game starting right on time at 7:15 Eastern, 6:15 Central. And the time of the first pitch brought to you by Schumann Farms. There's the 0-1 pitch on the way to Lars Nootbaar. And there's a called strike. Look for real sweet brand Vidalia onions from Schumann Farms in a store near you soon. Nootbaar last night 0 for 5 at the top of their order. Put the ball in play 4 times, had 1 strikeout. There's the 0-2 pitch from Blewett. And a ground ball out to first. Take it on the big bounce by Olsen. He'll step on the bag and 1 down. Braves out of the first base dugout wearing their home white uniforms. White tops, white pants, red lettering, red numerals. Outlined in navy. Braves across the chest on top of the red tomahawk. And the Cardinals wearing their traditional road grays, tops and pants, red lettering, red numerals. Cardinals in cursive across the front with the birds on the bat logo. 2 birds on that bat, to be exact. Wilson Contreras up to the plate. He homered last night in a 2 for 5 effort. Pitch on the way from Blewett. Line drive and a base hit up the middle. Got a 94-mile-an-hour fastball that he blistered right up the middle. And that's his 3rd hit of the series. Talking about Blewett, former 2nd-round pick with the Royals, and he signed with them over his commitment to St. John's. This guy, his senior year of high school, was undefeated. In fact, his entire high school career, he went 21-0.
Wow.
And was a big prospect and came up through the Royals organization. Altogether, 4 years in the big leagues for Blewett. Here's Nolan Gorman. One of the 2 Nolans in the order for the Redbirds. That'll be swung on, fouled off.
I liked what Brian Snitker said. He said he told him to win the first inning and then go out and win the second inning, and then we'll see what happens after that. Just win the first inning. That takes a little heat off of you.
That's right. All of a sudden, it's not so overwhelming. No score in the top of the first. Here's the 0-1 pitch on the way to Nolan Gorman, left-handed hitter. And he'll send one foul into the seats of the second deck over to our left. I was counting up the stops for Blewett this season. You mentioned how he's been now with 3 teams in the big leagues, Twins, Orioles, and Braves. He also had 1 start with AAA St. Paul. So he's worn 4 different uniforms already this year. Gorman takes a ball high and outside. That'd be a lot if we were in August.
Yeah.
We're in April.
Yeah. But there's got to be something to this guy that people like.
Ball and 2 strikes on Nolan Gorman. There it is from Blewett. And a ball inside, missed with a fastball.
His numbers so far in the big leagues, 9 innings, 9 hits. Okay, but only 1 earned run and only 1 walk against 11 strikeouts. And no homers.
Big, tall right-hander brings the 2-2, and that'll miss outside. That was a splitter that he couldn't induce a chase with. You know, he's kind of what you envision when it comes to right-handed pitchers in the big leagues these days. 6'6", 245. We say it all the time. Lefties can be any size. Seems like the righties are giants. 3-2 pitch and a swing and a miss going after the slider. Nice pitch. 2 down in the inning. That'll put it in the hands of Nolan Arenado. You didn't happen to catch Nolan Arenado's exit velocity on that last pitch last night, did you?
No, I didn't.
Was it about 2?
Yeah. That was a weird one.
No score in the top of the first. Blewett's first pitch nestles in nicely. A slider for a strike.
I've seen several replays of it. If you missed it, he just hit a ball straight into the ground in front of the plate, and it just stuck there. And Sean Murphy was a cat jumping on that thing to get it and tag him.
0-1 pitch. Ball inside. You rarely see a play like that under any circumstances, but especially for the last out of a game. Ball and a strike as the tall right-handed Blewett comes set. And the pitch on the way. There's a ball high, 2 balls and a strike.
94 on that heater.
Well, we've seen everything in his weaponry to this point. Slider, fastball, splitter. He'll bring a 2-1 pitch. That's in for a called strike. Well, you're using Blewett as an opener tonight, and you're hoping you can get a couple of innings out of him, get 6 outs. But even once you get back to where you want to get with the health in your rotation, he could be a really nice piece in your bullpen. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Pick off over to first base and back into the dive Contreras. Gives us time to tell you to cash in on the baseball action with Prize Picks, the official daily fantasy sports partner of the Atlanta Braves. Download Prize Picks, use code BRAVES, get $50 instantly when you play $5. Must be present in certain states. Visit prizepicks.com for restrictions and details. 2-2 pitch and a big bouncer. Kangaroos out to Ozzie, takes it on the second hop, and a nice easy throw to first base for out number 3. And a good inning by Blewett. If the goal was to win inning number 1, mission accomplished. We head to the bottom of the first inning.
As a business owner, it's important to keep your business connected. Spectrum Business is committed to keeping your business online whenever and wherever you need us, all backed by the Spectrum Commitment. Get fast, reliable internet starting at $40 per month when bundled, or level up your internet speed and get a 3-year price guarantee. Learn how Spectrum Business can help your business stay connected at spectrum.com/business. Restrictions apply. Services not available in all areas.
Attention Florida homeowners, for 1 month only. Save big with Renewal by Anderson. Get $300 off every window and $825 off all patio doors. Plus, call now and ask about our brand new ensemble entry door system. But hurry, this limited time offer won't last. Visit bestwindowsflorida.com today to schedule your free design consultation. That's bestwindowsflorida.com. Renewal by Anderson, your trusted window and door experts. Superior products, exceptional service. License number CGC 1527613.
If you're in a slip and fall accident, time is not on your side. Stores have video footage that's crucial evidence in your case. You've got to act quickly. Call Farah and Farah so we can preserve it before it disappears. Tampa.
Every game night is a chance to go big with MLB Big Inning. Turn on baseball's only nightly show that brings you the biggest plays of the night, live and commercial-free.
Strikes him out. Game must be present in certain states. Visit prizepicks.com for restrictions and details.
The official hotel partner of your Atlanta Braves, Omni Hotel at the Battery Atlanta, is more than just a stay. We're your clubhouse, where everyone knows your name. Book your stay at omnihotels.com/Battery Atlanta.
It's draft week, and anything could happen at any time. Separate the rumors from reality before Buck Belue takes center stage during our live draft coverage.
Braves coming to the plate for the first time. A scoreless game into the bottom of the first. Climbing in Alex Verdugo facing Andre Palante. Right-hander's first pitch in for a called strike. It's Verdugo, Riley, and Ozuna. And just like we did last night, in just a little while, we'll introduce you to the conclave of Cardinals fanned out across defensively. Here's the 0-1 pitch on the way to Verdugo. And he'll take a called strike. They've got Wilson Contreras at first base tonight. Nolan Gorman, their second baseman. Mason Wynn in there at shortstop as he bounces back from back spasms. Third baseman is Nolan Arenado. And the outfield left to right, Lars Nootbaar, Victor Scott, and Jordan Walker. Pedro Paez is the catcher, and Andre Palante the pitcher. The 0-2 pitch. Verdugo pulls one down the first baseline. On the other end, Contreras, a nice scoop, takes it to the bag, and an unassisted out by their first baseman. He was hugging the line. That was right to him.
Palante has a very interesting delivery. It's almost like a yoga stretch. Glove goes up to, I don't know, about 10 o'clock, and the right arm goes back to about 4 o'clock. Spread eagle.
Yeah, that pitching arm going straight back is what looks so peculiar to me. Kicks the knee up, pitch on the way, and there's a ball inside. Palante, 6 feet tall, 215 pounds, a right-hander out of San Clemente, California, 26 years old, and making his 5th start of the year. 1-0 to Riley. Riley with a good swing, but fouled back a fastball. On the season, Palante 2-1 with a 3.22 ERA. That last outing, he took a loss against the Mets as he went 6 innings but gave up 4 runs on 7 hits. No walks, 2 strikeouts. Ended a little streak for him of 2 earned runs or fewer. Here's the 1-1 pitch on the way to Riley. And Austin hits one hard to left field, but Nootbaar races to his right, makes a chest-high catch, and 2 away in the 1st inning. Yeah, for Palante, he had given up just 2 runs or fewer in his previous 3 starts, and then gave up 4 to the Mets. And he's a guy the Braves have seen 5 times prior to tonight, but only once as a starter prior to tonight. He made 2 appearances against the Braves in 2022, 1 as a reliever, once as a starter, and then he made 3 relief appearances against the Braves in 2023, and the Braves haven't seen him since then. 2 down for Marcell Ozuna, and he'll take a ball low and inside.
I don't know what the exit velocity was on that line drive by Riley, but it was scorched.
I'll get it to you in just a moment. No score in the bottom of the 1st, and the 1-0 pitch on the way to Ozuna. Called strike, slider. These Braves hitters will see a fastball, a slider, a sinker. I can't even get that pitch right. Sinker and a knuckle curve. Well, if he's got all those pitches, we're going to learn a few things tonight, aren't we? Here's a 1-1 pitch, and Ozuna sends one foul. Came off of Austin's bat at 111 miles an hour.
Yeah, boy.
One and 2 on Marcell Ozuna, trying to keep the Braves out of a 1-2-3 inning. Andre Palante blowing on his hand. Now puts his right foot on the rubber. Ball in the glove next to his right ear. Steps and fires a 1-2. Boy, that barely made the dirt. That bounced about 8 feet in front of the plate. Maybe that was one of those pitches I was just making up a second ago.
Yeah, they called it a knuckle curve, but everybody was running for the hills there.
Pedro Paez took the hopper off his left shoulder. Ready with his 2-2 offering. And Ozuna takes one in the dirt. And that ricochets up into the air, and Ozuna snatches it out of the air with his left hand, tosses it back to the Braves dugout. Cardinals nothing, Braves nothing. 2 outs, bottom of the 1st inning. 3-2 to Ozuna. And he takes ball 4. And it's another walk for Marcell Ozuna.
Jordan Baker will scare the dickens out of you. I mean, even on a ball, he yells, "Ball!" And Marcell kind of froze. He thought he was yelling strike.
20th walk for Ozuna. Braves get a 2-out base runner. And the inning continues for Matt Olson. Matt had a big hit last night, and he'll bounce one out to first base. Glove by Contreras there at the corner, steps on the bag with his right foot, and that ends the bottom of the 1st. So both teams get a runner, but neither team gets a runner down to second base. We head to the top of the 2nd.
As a business owner, it's important to keep your business connected. Spectrum Business is committed to keeping your business online, whenever and wherever you need us, all backed by the Spectrum Commitment. Get fast, reliable internet starting at $40 per month when bundled, or level up your internet speed and get a 3-year price guarantee. Learn how Spectrum Business can help your business stay connected at spectrum.com/business. Restrictions apply. Services not available in all areas.
Attention Florida homeowners, for 1 month only, save big with Renewal by Anderson. Get $300 off every window and $825 off all patio doors. Plus, call now and ask about our brand new Ensemble entry door system. But hurry, this limited time offer won't last. Visit bestwindowsflorida.com today to schedule your free design consultation. That's bestwindowsflorida.com. Renewal by Anderson, your trusted window and door experts. Superior products, exceptional service. License number CGC 1527613.
Life doesn't stop after you've been involved in a car accident. You've got things to do and places to be. If your car is damaged, Call Farrah and Farrah anytime, 7 days a week. Farrah and Farrah, Tampa.
Let's see if you can figure out the following baseball slang term. Today's phrase is Oppo Taco. Do you know what it means?
Proud partner of the Atlanta Braves.
Hey, it's Cellini here. Your home of Braves baseball is The Fan, 680, 93.7 FM, and The Fan app. Cellini and Namino, 10 to 2 weekdays. Let's get you back to the game.
Alongside Joe Simpson and our producer-engineer Jonathan Chadwick, Ben Ingram here with you. We're scoreless. Top of the second, the second game of this series. And Alec Burleson leads off for the Cardinals. Braves did a nice job against him last night. So he went 0 for 3. First pitch slider over for a strike from Blewett. And a 0-1 count.
Yeah, no Brendan Donovan in their lineup tonight. He's had a strained rib last night.
Check swing and a soft roller to third. Riley pounces on it. Guns over to first base, one down. That seems really painful.
Yeah.
That rib injury.
Yeah. I think you ought to take tomorrow off, too.
Yeah, better play it safe. One down for Jordan Walker. If you were listening last night, Jordan Walker came to the plate late in the game, hit into a double play. I was about to give you a story about the day that he was drafted. This guy is from Atlanta. Offering on the way to Walker, and that'll be sent foul. He's 22 years old, and he's from Decatur. Went to Decatur High School. And I mentioned that when he was drafted in the 2020 draft, he went 21st overall. There's the 0-1 pitch. And a fly ball out towards center. Michael Harris is underneath this thing, waiting on it to come down, and he has got it. And I made the comment that he might have wished that he was drafted 22nd instead of 21st. That's because, listen to this, he considers number 2 his lucky number. He was born May 22nd, 2002 in hospital room 202 at 2:02 p.m. And he said ever since he's considered 2 his lucky number. And there's drafted 21st. He probably thought he was going 22nd.
Yeah.
There's Pedro Paez. He'll take a called strike.
Well, he's a young kid. It might be time to change numbers. He's number 18 for St. Louis.
Yeah. I'll tell you who would be in agreement on number 2 being lucky is Kelly Johnson. Pedro Paez sends one foul. That's Kelly's number because he was born on 2/22. And always like to have number 2. Speaking of 2, nothing in 2 on Paez with 2 outs. No score in the top of the second inning. And the 0-2 pitch. A little bit low. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Only the original Louisiana brand hot sauce is bold enough to be the official hot sauce of the Atlanta Braves. It's Louisiana Hot. Buy you some. 1-2 on Paez. He was 2 for 4 last night. 1-2 pitch. Low and outside with a slider. So now the deuce is indeed wild with 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 down in the top of the second. No batting gloves for Paez. Steadies the bat. Now the 2-2 pitch. Ground ball out to short. No problem for Arcia. Sends it to first base. And that's too good. That's a 1-2-3 top of the second. We go to the bottom of the inning. No score.
Meanwhile, at Xfinity.
We engineered Xfinity Internet with 99.99% network reliability.
As a business owner, it's important to keep your business connected. Spectrum Business is committed to keeping your business online whenever and wherever you need us, all backed by the Spectrum Commitment. Get fast, reliable internet starting at $40 per month when bundled, or level up your internet speed and get a 3-year price guarantee. Learn how Spectrum Business can help your business stay connected at spectrum.com/business. Restrictions apply. Services not available in all areas.
Upgrade with new windows. Nobody knows windows like Wanakee Remodeling. Their Renewal by Andersen windows are durable, beautiful, custom-crafted, made-to-order, and professionally installed. Energy-efficient windows from Wanakee Remodeling and Renewal by Andersen offer elegance, strength, and stability of wood with low-maintenance features of vinyl. This month, buy 1 window or patio door, get 1 40% off, plus special financing. Visit WanakeeRemodeling.com for more details.
Attention Florida homeowners, for 1 month only. Save big with Renewal by Anderson. Get $300 off every window and $825 off all patio doors. Plus, call now and ask about our brand new Ensemble entry door system. But hurry, this limited time offer won't last. Visit bestwindowsflorida.com today to schedule your free design consultation. That's bestwindowsflorida.com. Renewal by Anderson, your trusted window and door experts. Superior products, exceptional service. License number CGC 1527613.
When it comes to your practice regimen, Scorpio, you believe in the mindset that if it's not broken, you don't need.
Braves nothing, Cardinals nothing. Rolling into the bottom of the second inning, it'll be Albies, Harris, and Murphy. As that is 5, 6, and 7 in Brian Snitker's order. This is the Toyota Stolen Base Challenge inning. And all season long in the second inning of the Braves Steal the Base, you'll have a chance to win at least $50 in free marathon gas cards. And you can enter the Toyota Stolen Base Challenge by visiting Braves.com/Stolen Base Challenge. Andre Palante deals. There's a called strike on Ozzie Albies. Ozzie 0 for 3 last night, but had a big walk in the 8th inning, scored a run. He was aboard for that Sean Murphy missile down the left field line last night. 0-1 pitch, line drive into left field, just to the right of Nolan Arenado. And let me tell you, if you can get a ball past him, you hit it really hard. And that was a zinger in between the bag and Arenado and a leadoff single for Ozzie.
I just love the fact that he hit one the other way. He's been basically trying to dead pull everything. That's a good sign there.
Ozzie down there at first base for Michael Harris. Michael 2 for 3 last night. Big part of the Braves win. Takes the ball inside. You and I were talking about him before we went on the air tonight. It's been a very good homestand for Michael. He had an ice-cold road trip, at least in Toronto anyway. And he has been much more disciplined at the plate here these last few games. Laying off some high pitches. Getting deeper in counts. 1-0 pitch. Takes the ball low there. 2 balls, no strikes.
Well, and when he gets behind in the count, Ben, he's making some adjustments. Shortening up his swing. Hitting the ball the other way. Last night, the sacrifice fly that put the Braves on top against a lefty, he jumped on the first pitch. It was a good pitch to hit, and he hit the fly ball that he needed.
Two balls, no strikes. And the pitch on the way from Palante. Now somebody got quick on the music trigger up here.
Man.
Palante was about to deal, and music fired off. Home plate umpire Jordan Baker threw up the hands, stopped all the action. All right, ready for the action now on the 2-0 pitch on the way to Michael Harris. And a swing and a miss. Went after a fastball low and outside. Little breeze picks up, lifting the flags out in right center field. Crowd getting larger and larger. They came here looking for a Braves win and to get that Chipper Jones bobblehead tonight. Took off the first base, and Ozzie back in with a dive. And on the dive, his helmet fell off, as it's prone to do. Picked up by Tom Goodwin, Braves first base coach, while Ozzie dusts himself off. Helmet back on, ready for action. 2 balls and a strike on Harris. There goes Ozzie. 2-1 pitch. Chopper off the plate up the first base line. That'll be gloved by Palante, and his momentum takes him into the incoming Harris for the out. And it looks like both players are all right, as they had a pretty good banging into each other halfway down the first base line.
Palante very lucky there on that collision. Can't believe he held on to the ball.
That tag got Michael right around the midsection. I think he's all right. So here's Murphy. Murphy takes a ball low. Well, Palante wanted that out. Because, quite honest, if he doesn't hustle over there like that, I think it bounces and probably goes foul. But he's able to snag it, run directly into Harris. Here's the 1-0 pitch on the way to Murphy. And Murphy with a ground ball to third. Arenado on the other end. And he'll take his time, gather and fire. 2 down with Ozzie staying put at second base. Two away for Jared Kelenic. For Palante in his lone career start versus the Braves, he allowed a career-high 10 hits and 7 earned runs in 3 2/3 innings in Atlanta back in July of 2022. A much more polished pitcher these days, 26-year-old right-hander. Pitch on the way to Kelenic. That'll be swung on and missed. Cardinals drafted Palante in the 4th round of the 2019 draft. They got him out of UC Irvine. He was an anteater.
Isn't that a great name?
That's a great nickname for a college. Here's the 0-1 pitch. That'll be swung on and missed. I was reading about that before the game, and my curiosity spiked because I was thinking, I'd love to know how big an anteater can grow to be. Here's the 0-2 pitch. That bounced up there. There's one species of anteater that can grow up to 7 feet long. I had no idea those things were that big.
Man, you see them in film kind of lumbering around.
And that's the most I've ever learned about an anteater. Never even thought to Google an anteater before.
Now you know.
Ball and 2 strikes on Kelenic. And the pitch on the way. That'll be sent foul. Inning started with a single by Albies, then Harris grounded out. Murphy also grounded out. And Palante brings his 1-2 and then bounces up there and scoots by Paez. A very wild pitch over to third base for Ozzie Albies.
I want him to throw that knuckle curve one more time.
It just hadn't been there for him, has it?
No, it hadn't been there. It's been bouncing 6 to 8 feet in front of home plate. I want him to throw it one more time right here.
Paez was trying to box that up, but that passed right in between his left elbow and his chest protector. And the 2-2. Missed inside 3-2. There is an interesting Braves connection with Palante. And his dad played catch with him growing up, as most young kids have. And when Palante was 9, he decided he was going to start playing catch 6 days a week. Here's the 3-2 pitch on the way to Jared Kelenic. And Kelenic with a hot shot, but out to second. That'll be gloved by Gorman. Throws over to first base, and that ends the inning. But he started doing that because he read in a book where Atlanta Braves pitchers did that to build strength up. And
As a business owner, it's important to keep your business connected. Spectrum Business is committed to keeping your business online, whenever and wherever you need us, all backed by the Spectrum Commitment. Get fast, reliable internet starting at $40 per month when bundled, or level up your internet speed and get a 3-year price guarantee. Learn how Spectrum Business can help your business stay connected at spectrum.com/business. Restrictions apply. Services not available in all areas.
Attention Florida homeowners, for 1 month only. Save big with Renewal by Andersen. Get $300 off every window and $825 off all patio doors. Plus, call now and ask about our brand new Ensemble entry door system. But hurry, this limited time offer won't last. Visit bestwindowsflorida.com today to schedule your free design consultation. That's bestwindowsflorida.com. Renewal by Andersen, your trusted window and door experts. Superior products, exceptional service. License number CGC 1527613.
Canva presents the killer of productivity. It was an ordinary workday until...
Oh no, this meeting. It could have been an email.
Run. Canva had a creative solve.
Forget email. I'll just put the info the team needs in a Canva doc, and I'll make it visual with images, charts, and graphics.
Bring productivity killers to justice with creativity. Love your work at canva.com.
Off Base is coming in a brand new format. Join Lauren Gardner and Xavier Scruggs as they explore all the baseball buzz across social media, pop culture, and around the majors. The Off Base Podcast.
Sunday, college football voice of the South.
Rolling into the top of the third inning. No score, Braves and the Cardinals. Both of these teams had some early runs last night as the Cardinals scored twice in the second, Braves twice in the third. But Victor Scott leads off in a scoreless top of the third inning. And the first pitch misses inside from Scott Blewett. Xfinity knows live baseball is better with less freezing at the plate, and that's why we deliver Wi-Fi built for streaming with ultra-low lag. Get the fastest connection to the Braves and stream more of the biggest moments from the best seat in the house with Xfinity. Scott hits one in the air to center field, sprinting in and now playing it on a hop, Michael Harris. Leadoff single for Victor Scott. He's having a great series. He's now 4 for 5 in the series. That puts really good wheels aboard in Victor Scott. He has 8 steals this year. Last night, the bottom of the order, very productive for the Cardinals. They had 7 hits from 7, 8, 9 in their order last night. 7 of their 11 hits for the game came from the bottom of the order. Mason Wynn to the plate. He'll receive a called strike. Mason Wynn happy to be in there. Cardinals getting a boost, adding him to their lineup tonight. 23-year-old shortstop had not played since April the 11th due to back spasms. And he was off to a slow start. There's the 0-1 pitch on the way to Wynn. Now pick off over to first base, and Scott back in with a dive. Wynn was batting .222 with 1 homer in his first 13 games. And that's because he was really plagued by those back spasms. Hard to play through those. Well, he's back in there tonight. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And Wynn lines one to a diving Austin Riley, and he snags it. Laying out to his right, and he robs Wynn of what would have been extra bases down the left field line. 1 down in the inning on another great defensive play by Austin Riley will make that the Truist play of the game. Brought to you by Truist. When you work with someone who knows a lot and cares even more, you're unstoppable. Leaders in banking, unwavering in care. Truist Bank member FDIC. And folks, when it comes to the Braves and the Cardinals, when Riley and Arenado are healthy, you're going to get a clinic defensively at third base. That time it was Riley's turn. Pick off over to first base, back in with a dive Scott.
I think we're already in bonus area for Blewett and what Brian Snitker was hoping for.
Yeah. Here's his 29th pitch and a deep drive down the right field line. Chop house bound, and it's 2-0. Lars Nootbaar sends one out of here. And for Nootbaar, it's his first hit of the series and his 4th homer of the year. And he takes Blewett deep downtown over the right field wall. RBIs 12 and 13 for Nootbaar.
The old hanging slider right in the middle of the plate.
Now Contreras to the plate, swings at the first pitch and bounces one right inside the bag at first and down the right field line. He reaches the bag at first base, overrunning it down the right field line, Kelenic, and Contreras makes it into second. By the time Kelenic got to it, it was in foul ground. He came up looking to scoop it with his glove and couldn't get a true read on it. And overran the ball.
And it was a good pitch. It really jammed him badly. And with Olsen playing off the line, it was just painted right down the line.
That'll be a double by Contreras, his 4th base hit of this series and his 2nd of the game.
That's a generous call for Contreras.
It looked like he might make a big turn at first and then hold, and then took off.
That's what I thought, too.
Nolan Gorman up to the plate. He swings and fouls one off. Braves are not able to steal a base in the bottom of the 2nd. So no winner in our Toyota Stolen Base Challenge inning, but make sure you visit Braves.com/Stolen Base Challenge. Braves trailing 2-0 here in the top of the 3rd. 0-1 to Gorman. That'll miss outside. 1 ball and 1 strike. That home run by Lars Nootbaar, the second two-run home run of the series for the Cardinals. The other in the ninth inning last night for Wilson Contreras. Ball and a strike on Nolan Gorman. The 33rd pitch on the way from Blewett. And Gorman takes a ball inside. Lead at second by Contreras. Blewett's 2-1 pitch. And a bouncer out there towards first base. Weakly hit. Glove by Olson. Steps on the bag with his left foot. 2 down in the inning as Contreras advances over to third base. Oh, he gave up that home run a moment ago, but outside of that, he's done a pretty good job of keeping the ball on the ground.
Yes, he has.
Now the bat in the hands of Nolan Arenado out of Lake Forest, California. 34-year-old veteran. Pitch on the way to Arenado, and that's in the dirt. That's knocked down by Murphy. When Arenado was a senior in high school, he was playing shortstop at El Toro High School, and he was also pitching. And on days when he wasn't pitching, he was the starting shortstop. On days when he was on the mound, his backup shortstop was an undersized sophomore named Matt Chapman, who plays for the San Francisco Giants now. Those two are on the same team with Austin Romine. He was the catcher for that team. They were loaded. 1-0 pitch, low and outside.
Can understand how they got a little attention from scouts and all those guys.
That's a great point. Arenado has since had his number retired at his high school. He wore number 12 in high school. He's 28 with the Cardinals. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Arenado grounds one foul down the third base line. It hit the runner Contreras, who was in foul ground. And he was right on the chalk line. It had been just a few inches over. He'd have been out. And that would have ended the inning about as awkwardly as last night's game ended.
I don't know that I've ever seen a guy just intentionally take a ground ball off the shins.
That's how weakly it was hit. 2-0 Cardinals as we're in the top of the third. 2-1 from Blewett. And he missed outside with a fastball. Very favorable count for Nolan Arenado. He grounded out to Ozzie Albies to end the first inning. 3-1 pitch. And he misses low with ball 4. Threw him a 3-1 slider, and that's the first free pass issued by Scott Blewett. Inning will continue now for Alec Burleson. And here comes Rick Kranitz. He's going to slow things down for Blewett, and they'd love to get 3 innings out of him. He's just one more out. We got to go through the big hitting Alec Burleson. Well, Burleson's 0 for 4 in the series, but don't let it fool you. He can certainly hurt you.
Yeah, Scott's done a nice job. Just hung that slider to Lars.
Home plate umpire Jordan Baker goes out there to break up the meeting.
Now, Jordan was towering over everyone except Scott Blewett. And they were seeing eye to eye.
Yeah. By the way, warming up in the Braves bullpen is Aaron Bummer. That'd be something to follow Blewett with Bummer. Blewett trying to get Alec Burleson. He's hitting .235 on the season. Burleson 6 feet tall, 225-pound left-handed hitter. First pitch to him, fouled off the plate, 0-1. Making an 0-1 count on Burleson. You might say that Burleson, between himself and his wife, Burleson has the more boring career than his wife. His wife, Mary, is a Pitt County sheriff near Greenville, North Carolina. And one of the many stories that Alec has been told by Mary, and one that stands out, is the time she had to corral a 500-pound pig walking down the road. And she somehow by herself was able to accomplish that.
Wow.
That's tough. Wife is a sheriff in North Carolina. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Burleson going to send one up the first base line, picked on the fair side of the line by Olson, and he'll take it to the bag. So Olson wrestles that one. There's out number 3. And Blewett gives up just the 2-run home run to Lars Nootbaar. We head to the bottom of the 3rd inning, 2-0 St. Louis.
As a business owner, it's important to keep your business connected. Spectrum Business is committed to keeping your business online, whenever and wherever you need us, all backed by the Spectrum Commitment. Get fast, reliable internet starting at $40 per month when bundled, or level up your internet speed and get a 3-year price guarantee. Learn how Spectrum Business can help your business stay connected at spectrum.com/business. Restrictions apply. Services not available in all areas.
Attention Florida homeowners, for 1 month only. Save big with Renewal by Anderson. Get $300 off every window and $825 off all patio doors. Plus, call now and ask about our brand new Ensemble entry door system. But hurry, this limited time offer won't last. Visit bestwindowsflorida.com today to schedule your free design consultation. That's bestwindowsflorida.com. Renewal by Anderson, your trusted window and door experts. Superior products, exceptional service. License number CGC 1527613.
And we're back with Canva Presents Secret Sounds Work Edition. Caller, guess this sound.
It's a mouse click.
So close. That's actually publishing a website with Canva Docs. Next caller.
Definitely a mouse click.
Nice try. It was sorting 100 sticky notes with a Canva whiteboard. We also would have accepted resizing a Canva video into 10 different sizes.
What? No way.
Yes way. 1 click can go a long way. Love your work at canva.com.
Let's see if you can figure out the following baseball slang. Today's phrase is high cheese. Do you know what it means? High cheese. A fast...
Being there in person. Win a pair of Braves tickets during the 4 o'clock hour of Chuck and Chernoff on 680 The Fan and the Fan app.
2-0 Cardinals into the bottom of the 3rd inning. It'll be 9-1-2 in the Braves order, starting with Orlando Arcia. And the first pitch he sees, taken for a called strike. You had a bold pregame prediction on Orlando tonight.
Yeah, I got him going deep tonight.
Batting with the bases empty as he leads off the frame. Here's the 0-1 pitch on the way to Arcia. And there's a called strike on the outside corner. Andre Palante, first trip through the order against the Braves, has given up 1 base hit. He's walked 1. And the 0-2 to Arcia. And rifled out to first and a diving snag by Wilson Contreras.
Where's he going?
He went lunging hard to his right, grabbed it, and his momentum took him all the way out into around the back of second base by the time he finally stopped. Right now, let's pause 10 seconds for station identification on the Braves Radio Network.
Never miss a pitch of the Braves.
WCNN North Atlanta, a Dickey broadcasting station.
The Fan, and streaming free on the Fan app.
2-0 Cardinals, bottom of the 3rd. Alex Verdugo, the batter. And Verdugo takes a front door curveball for a called strike. Overcast skies here at the ballpark tonight. Ceiling of gray clouds. As one under the lights here in Atlanta. 0-1 pitch. And a ball inside, 1-1. Verdugo grounded out to Contreras back in the 1st inning. Palante's 1-1. Verdugo grounds 1 out to second. Taken on the 3rd bounce by Nolan Gorman. And a lob to first, and there's out number 2. By the way, a special hello to Atlanta Braves Game Day Plaza host Cadillac. Cadillac is out there entertaining the masses before and during the game sometimes out there in the Game Day Plaza. And he sent us up a little care package with some koozies and rally towels and 2 bottles of Louisiana hot sauce. And we appreciate the work that he does and appreciate him listening every single night. Thanks for the goodies, Cadillac. Austin Riley takes a called strike.
In this case, it was more he was thinking, I'll give you some.
Hey, you don't have to buy you some.
No. Thank you, sir.
0-1 to Riley. Low and outside, 1-1. it's good to have an emergency bottle of Louisiana hot sauce when we go through that stuff up here. Ball and a strike, and the pitch on the way to Riley. And a ground ball fouled on the left field line. Trying to stay out of a 1-2-3 inning. Riley 2 for 3 last night. Hit a 2-run home run in the 3rd inning. Batting with the bases empty here. Here's the 1-2 pitch on the way from Palante. My goodness, another bouncer about 8 feet in front of the plate.
Well, it's that knuckle curve, but we needed it last inning with a runner at third base.
Boy, he's making Pages work.
If I'm Pages, I don't think I'm making that call again. He's taking a beating on it.
Ready with his 2-2 pitch, and here it is to Riley. Softly tapped out past the mound. Going to be a tough play. Arenado bare hands, flings it over, flings it wild. It goes to the sidewall, down to second base for Riley. And it's Arenado who commits a cardinal sin over at third base with an E5.
Oh, the conclave over there committing a mistake for Arenado, his 2nd error of the year, and a wild throw that was unnecessary.
Yeah, it should be a single and an error. And the Braves have a man in scoring position for Marcell Ozuna. I want to remind you that you need all the energy you can get for game day. At Georgia Power, we know that energy costs are an important part of every budget. We're committed to providing tools and assistance to make a difference so you can save more energy for the game. Learn more at georgiapower.com/myenergy. Last night, the Braves did a nice job with runners in scoring position, especially late. And looking to strike here.
Second on E5 throwing error.
Pitch to Ozuna, and he swings and fouls one back. That is the call for Riley, a single, and then an E5 takes him to second base. (2-0) Cardinals, as we're in the bottom of the 3rd inning. Ozuna walked in the 1st inning. First time he saw Andre Palante. 0-1 pitch, low and inside with a sinker.
He's got plenty on his fastball. This guy's throwing 95 to keep you honest and not afraid to pitch inside.
(1-1). Strike. Fastball in the inside corner. Braves would love to cash in that error and score at least 1 run. But if you want to think even bigger than that, you'd love a long one to tie up the game. But it's a 1-2 count on Ozuna. Steadies his bat, waiting on the right-hander Palante. He brings the 1-2. Bounced up there, knocked down by Pages. This time it skips off to his right, and Riley stays put at second. Palante slowly walks back up the slope of the mound, just looking aimlessly off into the seats of the outfield. And a look of frustration on his face because he's been spiking so many of those secondary pitches. That was a slider.
Yeah.
Count level, 2 balls, 2 strikes, and 2 outs. Palante deals, and Ozuna lays off ball 3. One with a slider low and outside. Ozuna has that front foot up on its tiptoe. All his weight on that right leg. And the 3-2 pitch on the way to Marcell Ozuna. Check swing, ball 4. He was down a ball and 2 strikes, but able to lay off that fastball low and outside and draw his 21st walk of the year. That extends the inning for Matt Olson, who's 0 for 1 with a ground out.
Yeah, he went after the first pitch his first time up, hit that slow roller. Maybe he'll get a better pitch this time.
Olson with a modest 6-game hit streak. First pitch to him low and inside. Entering the action tonight, Olson 7 for his last 19 with 2 home runs and 6 RBIs. So a base hit will not only extend the hitting streak to 7, it also drive in a run. Now meeting at the mound is Contreras, Palante, Pages, and Wynn are on the mound. 2-0 Cardinals, bottom of the third. Braves went 2 up and 2 down, a line out and a ground out, but then an infield single with an error kept the inning alive as Riley reached second. Ozuna walked. And now the bat in the hands of Matt Olson, who's been dangerous lately. 1-0 pitch, big swing and miss at a fastball down. I think Palante is just trying to find something that's consistently there for him. Slider has been iffy. The curveball has not been there for him. Fastball's been good. 1-1, low and in, missed with a heater. 48 pitches for Palante, 28 strikes.
I just feel like if you are patient enough with this guy, he's going to give you something to hit because everything is so shotgunned up there. Wildness.
The 2-1. In the dirt, 3 balls and a strike. Now Smith with back-to-back fastballs. Well, this count definitely in favor of Matt Olson. Looking to barrel something hard right here to at least score Riley from second base. And the 3-1 pitch. Inside for ball 4. That will load the bases for Ozzie Albies. Missed with another fastball. And suddenly command has eluded Palante. All this started with an infield single with an error.
Dusty Blake is their pitching coach. He's on his way to the mound. There's another name for you tonight.
Yeah, we're putting together a list, aren't we?
Uh-huh.
Home plate umpire Jordan Baker striding out there to break up the meeting.
You know, I like this. Baker didn't give them a whole lot of time before he started to the mound. And I think it's primarily because Dusty Blake walked like his feet hurt all the way to the mound. He was really slow. Still is.
Well, you know what? That and the fact that they just had a visit to the mound. It wasn't with a member of the coaching staff, but they had a gathering.
Yeah.
So now they're loaded for Ozzie. Ozzie singled in the second inning. Braves trailing 2-0. That lead could evaporate right here with one good swing from Ozzie Albies. Swinging it from the left side. First pitch on the way. He swings and misses at a fastball. Ozzie has had 57 at-bats in his career with the bases loaded. He has belted 5 grand slams and a career .298 hitter with the bases loaded. 0-1 Ozzie. That missed low and outside. Tried a slider. Count even 1-1. Palante surrounded by Braves. And the 1-1. Swung on, fouled off to our left and a 1-2 count. Sent a fastball into the seats of the second deck down the third baseline. Trying to keep the momentum going of what the Braves built up last night with men on base. Ozzie steadies the bat, resting on his left shoulder. And the 1-2 pitch. Swung on, missed, struck him out with a fastball on the top shelf and out away from him. And the strikeout leaves him loaded. So Palante pitches through the jam. We go to the top of the fourth.
As a business owner, it's important to keep your business connected. Spectrum Business is committed to keeping your business online whenever and wherever you need us, all backed by the Spectrum Commitment. Get fast, reliable internet starting at $40 per month when bundled, or level up your internet speed and get a 3-year price guarantee. Learn how Spectrum Business can help your business stay connected at spectrum.com/business. Restrictions apply. Services not available in all areas.
Attention Florida homeowners, for 1 month only. Save big with Renewal by Andersen. Get $300 off every window and $825 off all patio doors. Plus, call now and ask about our brand new Ensemble entry door system. But hurry, this limited time offer won't last. Visit bestwindowsflorida.com today to schedule your free design consultation. That's bestwindowsflorida.com. Renewal by Andersen, your trusted window and door experts. Superior products, exceptional service. License number CGC 1527613.
Upgrade with new windows. Nobody knows windows like Wanakee Remodeling. Their Renewal by Andersen windows are durable, beautiful, custom crafted, made to order, and professionally installed. Energy efficient windows from Wanakee Remodeling and Renewal by Andersen offer elegance, strength, and stability of wood with low maintenance features of vinyl. This month, buy one window or patio door, get one 40% off, plus special financing. Visit WanakeeRemodeling.com for more details.
Let's see if you can figure out the following baseball slang term. Today's phrase is Oppo Taco. Do you know what it means?
Well, a missed opportunity for the Braves in the bottom of the third left them loaded, and they're trailing 2-0 into the top of the fourth inning. This is the Tidal Wave Auto Spa inning, and Tidal Wave Auto Spa is making Braves country clean car country all season long. Jordan Walker leading it off for the Cardinals versus Scott Blewett, who's on for his fourth inning of work. First pitch is high. If the Braves pitch a scoreless fourth inning today, Tidal Wave will offer half off their Best Wash membership tomorrow. Learn more at TidalWaveAutoSpa.com/Braves. Jordan Walker 0 for 1 with a fly out to center field. Check swing on appeal. He did go, says Stu Shorewater, the first base umpire. Aaron Bummer still tossing in the Braves bullpen. Blewett's at 43 pitches. We're expecting him to be an opener tonight. Here's the 1-1 pitch. That's a little bit low. I don't think we expect him to be out there in the fourth inning, did we?
I did not. And again, he's made one mistake. 2-run homer off the bat of Nootbaar.
2-1 to Walker. Fouled off. By the way, a scoring change from last inning. Wilson Contreras, originally credited with a double back in the third inning. That's been changed to a single and an E9 on Jared Kelenic.
I think that's an accurate change.
So now both teams with one error in the game. 2-0 Cardinals, top of the fourth. 2-2 from Blewett. A little bit low and away with a slider. Two runs on 4 hits and an error for the Cardinals. No runs on 2 hits and an error for the Braves. 3-2 from Blewett. That's fouled off. Chopped right there at the feet of Murphy.
These two teams are side by side at the top of the National League stat sheet in defense. Combined 4 errors in the first game plus 3 innings. That's unusual.
Yeah, the Braves had to overcome 2 errors last night to win 7-6. 3-2 pitch, and then it's low and outside for ball 4. And here comes Brian Snitker. So Blewett goes 3 innings plus 1 batter in the fourth. And the Braves, who we anticipated having a bullpen game tonight, will dive into the pen for the first time. This is the Aero Exterminators call to the bullpen. Make the right call and protect your home or business from pests by calling 888-GO-AERO or visit aeroexterminators.com. Blewett out, Bummer in. Tell you more about him when we come back. 2-0 Cardinals in the fourth.
Attention Braves fans, we have a
Connection, opportunity, possibility. It's what we all want. Spectrum has built a world where anything is possible, with products and services designed to work better together for a seamless connectivity experience. A connection to family and friends, a connection to education, and a connection to new opportunities. So there's no limit to how big we can dream. That's Life Unlimited. That's Spectrum.
Calling local business owners. Chase for Business is hosting a complimentary all-day event, The Experience Tampa, on Wednesday, May 21st at Armature Works. Join fellow Tampa business owners for a day of networking and marketing workshops while hearing from leading business experts on economic trends and tips for unlocking business growth. Plus, you can shop local vendors at the Chase for Business Marketplace. Register today for The Experience Tampa at chase.com/event Tampa. We'll see you on May 21st.
Life doesn't stop after you've been involved in a car accident. You've got things to do and places to be. If your car is damaged, call Farah and Farah anytime, 7 days a week. Farah and Farah, Tampa.
Want to pull off the season's freshest trends? You just need the right shoes. That's where Designer Shoe Warehouse comes in. Loving wide leg jeans, pair them with sleek low profile.
It's Minnesota, worked an inning and a third, gave up no hits or runs, no walks, struck out a batter. For the year, Aaron makes his 8th appearance, 0-1 record, 4.70 ERA, 4 walks, 10 strikeouts in 7 2/3 innings.
He's done a pretty good job of getting the ball on the ground. He'd love a double play right here with the catcher Paez climbing in. Paez 0 for 1 with a ground out to short. 250 hitting catcher, does have 1 homer. And the first pitch, got them all outside, missed with a sinker. Two 2-0 Cardinals, top of the 4th. They got a 2-run homer from Lars Nootbaar last inning. 1-0 sent foul over by the Braves dugout. I don't know about you, but in this series, as this is the second game of the series, after what I've seen, I feel like my eyes are trained and my anticipation grows on the first few pitches of any at-bat with a Cardinal batter. 1-1 is high because they are hacking early in counts.
Yes, they are.
Have been since last night.
Yeah, and as I pointed out last night, before their series in New York, they were leading the league in hitting, team average. And it had dropped to second.
Pick off to first base, back in standing Walker. Yeah, they let it rip.
And it wasn't a low number. It was hitting about 280 before that series in New York.
Two on to Paez. And a strike. Got a curveball in the outside corner. Paez requests time. Bearded catcher. No batting gloves. Red Sox up to the knees. Taps a corner of the plate with the end of his bat. Now steadies it, waiting on the left-hander Bummer. There's 2-2 to the plate. Ground ball weakly up the third baseline. Riley lets it go foul. He charged it about 2/3 of the way down the line. He aborted the mission. And that stayed on the foul side of the chalk.
Good play there. Good non-play there. Does Paez look like a Cardinal? In those gray pants, no stripes on the pants. Those striped socks all the way to the knees.
Yeah. He's got the red quarter sleeves on, or 3/4 sleeves, I should say.
Yeah.
Two and two on Pedro Paez. Pick off again over to first base. Diving back in there, Jordan Walker. Paez played 3 seasons at Florida Atlantic University. And as a junior, he was named Conference USA's Defensive Player of the Year, throwing out 40% of attempted base stealers. 2-2 pitch and a fly ball to deep center field. That's going to send Michael Harris back just shy of the warning track. Circles off his route right at the edge of the track and brings it in for out number 2. Correction, out number 1, I should say. One out for Victor Scott. Got to keep this guy off the base paths. Scott, the 24-year-old burner out of McEachern High School in Powder Springs, Georgia. First pitch to him. Check swing, the appeal. Third base umpire Mark Carlson says that he did indeed go.
You saw Byron Buxton from Baxley, Georgia, come in here and have a great series. Now Scott's trying to do the same thing as a local product.
Mm-hmm. A 1 pitch low and outside. Played his college ball at West Virginia. And now Victor Scott in the big leagues with the Redbirds. 274 hitting center fielder. 2-0 St. Louis, top of the 4th. And the 1-1 from Bummer. Called strike. Able to get a sweeper over. You're always aware when a visiting team brings in a guy coming to his hometown. 1-2 pitch fouled back. Seems like those guys always have a big series when you're going to your hometown to play.
Got a lot of friends and family here to watch you play, and you don't want to let them down.
I feel like that's the case anytime we see Zach Wheeler, Brandon Marsh here.
Right.
Like the way things have been going for Marsh lately, before he injured his knee, he might have been thinking, man, I wish I could play a series in Atlanta right about now. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Just missed inside.
Mets already on top of the Phillies tonight, 2-1. Bottom of the third.
Bummers 2-2. Check swing. They appealed. Didn't go there. Pretty close. Fans seem to be convinced that he went.
It's about the same swing as the check swing early in the at bat.
Yeah, that could have gone either way, to be quite honest. Well, the count runs full. 3-2 pitch. Blew that by him. Swung on and missed. Elevated a sweeper. And 2 down in the inning as Bummer racks up the strikeout. And now it's up to Mason Wynn. Braves in the bottom of the inning will have Harris, Murphy, and Kelnick due up. Currently trailing 2-0. We were telling you about Wynn, 23 years old. Takes a ball high. Was just sidelined with back spasms. But they're happy to get him back.
Really good defensive shortstop. Had 15 homers last year, too.
Bummers 1-0 pitch. And a strike.
Got another name for you.
Oh, yeah?
His middle name, Blaze.
Oh, that's a great middle name. Mason Blaze Wynn. That's setting the bar pretty high. Better have some wheels. 1-1 pitch. Check swing. And he didn't go. A 2-1 count now on Mason Wynn. If Wynn reaches, you can keep this name thing going. I'll have you look up the middle name of Lars Nootbaar.
Okay.
Here's the 2-1 pitch. Runner goes. Pitch swung on and fouled. Wynn got a piece of it. Shot it foul.
Do you already know?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I'll let you fire it away.
Lars Taylor Tatsuji Nootbaar.
Huh.
And he's on deck right now.
Maybe the pronunciation of that third name is Tatshugi.
For Nootbaar?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. 2 balls and 2 strikes on a win. Pitch from Bummer. And that'll be fouled off. His first name comes from his great-great-grandfather on the Dutch side of his family. His mother, Kumi, is full-blooded Japanese, and that's in reference to the double middle name, Taylor Tatsuji. And he's on deck right now. Here's the 2-2 pitch on the way. And it came inside with a curveball and hit him. Well, that'll put Mason Wynn down at first base, Walker down to second. And again, the guys at the bottom of the order finding ways to get on base. Wynn kind of hobbling down to first base. Got him right on the foot. Two 2-0 Cardinals, top of the fourth. And now it's Nootbaar climbing in. It's a 2-run home run in the third inning. And he takes a front door sweeper for a called strike. Home run by Nootbaar back in the third inning. Went 365 feet. Sinker misses inside. Nootbaar, 27 years old, played 3 seasons at USC. There's the 2-1 pitch. Nootbaar with a ground ball to second base. Ozzy's got it, and he throws to first base, and there's out number 3. So it took some work. Hit batter and a walk, but no runs for the Cardinals.
As a business owner, it's important to keep your business connected. Spectrum Business is committed to keeping your business online whenever and wherever you need us, all backed by the Spectrum Commitment. Get fast, reliable internet starting at $40 per month when bundled, or level up your internet speed and get a 3-year price guarantee. Learn how Spectrum Business can help your business stay connected at spectrum.com/business. Restrictions apply. Services not available in all areas.
Attention Florida homeowners, for 1 month only, save big with Renewal by Anderson. Get $300 off every window and $825 off all patio doors. Plus, call now and ask about our brand new ensemble entry door system. But hurry, this limited time offer won't last. Visit bestwindowsflorida.com today to schedule your free design consultation. That's bestwindowsflorida.com. Renewal by Anderson, your trusted window and door experts. Superior products, exceptional service. License number CGC 1527613.
Calling local business owners. Chase for Business is hosting a complimentary all-day event, The Experience Tampa, on Wednesday, May 21st at Armature Works. Join fellow Tampa business owners for a day of networking and marketing workshops while hearing from leading business experts on economic trends and tips for unlocking business growth. Plus, you can shop local vendors at the Chase for Business Marketplace. Register today for The Experience Tampa at chase.com/event Tampa. We'll see you on May 21st.
Let's see if you can figure out the following baseball slang term. Today's phrase is twin bill. Do you know what it means? Twin bill.
I'm Lavin and his Hall of Fame Insight every Monday afternoon at 3:30 during Chuck and Turnoff on the radio home of the Braves, 680 The Fan and the Fan app.
Still 2-0 St. Louis as the Braves come to the plate in the bottom of the 4th inning. Lars Nootbaar with a 2-run home run in the 3rd inning. And that has been it. There's a called strike on Michael Harris. It'll be Harris, Murphy, and Kelnick for the Braves in the bottom of the 4th. 6, 7, and 8 in the order. A 1 from Palante. Harris with a ground ball to first. That'll be taken on a series of hops by Contreras. And a toss to the bag as Palante's there, 1 down. Well, tomorrow will be a clean inning car wash celebration day at Tidal Wave Auto Spa. Braves turned in a scoreless top of the 4th inning, so stop by tomorrow. Get half off their Best Wash membership for the first month. Braves country is clean car country thanks to Tidal Wave Auto Spa. Visit TidalWaveAutoSpa.com/Braves for more information. Braves had the bases loaded with 2 down last inning versus Palante. And he struck out Ozzy Albies, and to this point, that's the only strikeout of the game for Palante.
Picked a good time for it, didn't he?
Man, he really did. Sean Murphy, the batter. And Murphy hits one to deep left field, blazing a path through the sky and right inside the foul pole for a home run. About the same place he went last night. And this homer is his 6th of the year, puts the Braves on the board, and it's now 2-1 St. Louis.
How about him? 6th homer out of 9 hits.
Wow. So when he connects, they're flying over the wall. Murphy now with 6 homers and 12 RBIs since making his season debut on April the 8th. Kelnick hits a deep drive to left center field. Back to the wall. That's off the base of the wall. Playing the hop off the wall, Scott. He sends it in, and it's a double by Kelnick. And the Braves come out throwing blows here in the 4th inning. A homer by Murphy, a double by Kelnick, and they're in business. Those last 2 swings would suggest that they figured out something versus Palante.
Well, I always love it when I see Austin Riley go to right center. I see Jared Kelnick go to left center. That means they're staying on the ball a little longer and with pop.
This would be a good time for your bold pregame prediction. Here's Orlando Arcia. Arcia takes the ball low and inside.
Orlando Arcia is a proud man. You know, he's kind of lost his job, it appears, at shortstop, but getting a chance to come in and do something big tonight, I just have a feeling about him.
Braves down 2-1. A base hit will tie the game. Here's the 1-0 pitch. That'll miss low and inside. That home run by Sean Murphy, the first home run of the night for the Braves. And that means you'll save at least $75 on a set of select tires at Tire Discounters tomorrow only. Plus, get a free alignment and a free oil change. So stay tuned to the Hyundai postgame show to see how much you'll save tomorrow only at Tire Discounters. Visit TireDiscounters.com/Braves for more. Hitters count, 2-0 pitch, check swing, and he did not go. Now they appeal, and Stu Sherwater says he did go. That seemed pretty obvious.
Yeah, it was a little late for the appeal, but they got it right.
Two and one for Arcia, waving the bat behind his helmet. And here's the pitch from Palante, and that'll be fouled off the inside of his foot in a 2-2 count. Harris grounded out. Murphy homered. Kelenic doubled. Shortstop Mason Wynn kind of bird dogging Kelenic out there. Meanwhile, Arcia locked in on Palante. Right-hander brings it. And Arcia grounds one out to short. Wynn has it. And he'll send it to first base. Kelenic was on the move. He goes second to third on the ground ball to short. Second, that came off the bat. He bolted for third. And with two down, you got the tying run at third for Alex Verdugo.
Again, I want to see that knuckle curve again, okay?
Yes. Wild pitch to tie the game.
Yeah.
Alex Verdugo, left-handed batter. A couple of ground outs to the right side of the infield. Waiting on his first pitch. Here it comes. And he takes a fastball, low, ball one. Verdugo batting .263. And he has been a bright spot for the Braves at the top of the order. Just coming up from AAA Gwinnett. And been the leadoff man since coming up here on this homestand. 1-0 pitch will miss low. Good eye there and a 2-0 count. Right-hander Palante at 65 pitches, 38 strikes. His 2-0 pitch. Verdugo swings the wood and drives one into the gap in right center field. That bounces all the way to the base of the fence. Down to second base for Verdugo. It's an RBI double in a 2-2 game.
Boy, he smoked that, didn't he? Fastball down and away from him. Clutch hitting.
Really good trip to the plate. Able to work the count in his favor and then spank one out to the wall in right center. Dusty Blake, the pitching coach for the Cardinals, going to slowly amble out there to the mound. And he'll visit with Palante. So the Braves have been able to tie up the game.
I mean, amble's a good word. It's not like he's buying time for anyone in the bullpen. Nobody's warming up.
Yeah, you're right on the money. It's almost like he's walking out there with an ingrown toenail.
Yeah.
The look on his face as if to say, why am I out here? He was looking at Palante with frustration. It's a 2-2 game here in the bottom of the fourth. Braves have gone homer, double, and then another double here in the inning. So now it's Austin Riley to the plate. Riley 1 for 2 with a single. And we were telling you some of the numbers last night for Riley versus the Cardinals in his career. He hit another home run last night. That was Riley's 10th career homer in 31 games against St. Louis. First pitch to Riley, and that'll miss low and inside. He's also hit 7 home runs in his last 12 games against the Cardinals dating back to 2023. Been wearing them out. 1-0 pitch. Strike on the outside corner. Good fastball, evens the count up.
And remember tonight, he's got an infield hit, but he also hit that 113-mile-an-hour missile right at Nootbaar in left field in the first.
Trying to give the Braves the lead. 1-1 pitch. That bounced up there, kicks away from Paez, and the curveball bounced again, leads to a wild pitch at another base.
Do you know he didn't have a wild pitch so far this year until tonight? That's 2.
Well, you could have never convinced me of that.
No,
and multiple other pitches in the dirt.
Yes, without runners on base.
Go ahead run at third with 2 outs and a 2-1 count on Riley. And the 2-1. That'll be fouled off. Slider right at the bottom of the zone. And the Braves down to their final strike here in the 4th inning. Austin with the bat under his left arm, adjusts the batting gloves. Bright white batting gloves on, gripping a 2-tone bat. And he stares down the right-hander Palante. 2-2. Outside ball 3. Steven Matz now up and tossing in the St. Louis bullpen. Palante slightly bent at the waist. Glove on his left knee. Now comes set. Ball in a black glove. Right-hander brings a 3-2. Swung on and softly touched up the third base line. Tough play. Palante grabs it. Throws wild. Run scores. Ball's down the right field line. Riley off of the races. Heading for second base. And another throwing error. This time by the pitcher Palante. And the Braves take the lead. 3-2 Atlanta. And that'll be just like what we saw from Riley in the 3rd inning. Should be an infield single to get him to first. And then the throwing error to get him to second base. This time a run scores.
It doesn't matter how hard he hits it. He's wearing the Cardinals out, right?
Sure is.
Good grief. That'll be an RBI for him, too.
Riley's 16th RBI of the season.
Single and RBI for Riley. Takes second on an E1 throwing error. Single RBI. E1.
It is a single, an RBI, and an E1. So here's Marcell Ozuna. First pitch to Ozuna registers as a called strike. Fastball in the inner third. Braves are down 2-0 entering the bottom of the 4th. And this inning, they have sent now 7 men to the plate. Murphy hit a homer. There's the 0-1 pitch on the way to Ozuna. That'll miss low and outside. Also a double from Verdugo and a double by Kelnick. Infield single by Riley. And a 3-run bottom of the 4th. Ozuna wants it to be 4 runs. Riley lead at second. 1-1 pitch. Swung on, check swing. Slow roller to second. Gorman has it. Has time. Throws to first for out number 3. Well, right there at the end, Braves just kind of giving them paper cuts right at the end of that inning. And using it to score a few runs. Altogether 3 runs in the inning. And as we head to the top of the 5th, it's the Braves 3 and the Cardinals 2.
Braves fans, this is Mike Morgan, founder and CEO of 13 Hero.
Attention Florida homeowners, for 1 month only. Save big with Renewal by Anderson. Get $300 off every window and $825 off all patio doors. Plus, call now and ask about our brand new Ensemble entry door system. But hurry, this limited time offer won't last. Visit bestwindowsflorida.com today to schedule your free design consultation. That's bestwindowsflorida.com. Renewal by Anderson, your trusted window and door experts. Superior products, exceptional service. License number CGC 1527613.
Connection, opportunity, possibility. It's what we all want. Spectrum has built a world where anything is possible, with products and services designed to work better together for a seamless connectivity experience. A connection to family and friends, a connection to education, and a connection to new opportunities. So there's no limit to how big we can dream. That's Life Unlimited. That's Spectrum.
Calling local business owners. Chase for Business is hosting a complimentary all-day event, The Experience Tampa, on Wednesday, May 21st at Armature Works. Join fellow Tampa business owners for a day of networking and marketing workshops while hearing from leading business experts on economic trends and tips for unlocking business growth. Plus, you can shop local vendors at the Chase for Business Marketplace. Register today for The Experience Tampa at chase.com/event Tampa. We'll see you on May 21st.
Great moments in baseball have been broadcast on the radio since 1921.
Smith corks one into right down the line. It may go. Go crazy, folks. Go crazy.
Thank you, Ben. Aaron Bummer in his really second full inning of work. He had to come in relief of Blewett last inning, but left without any damage, and he delivers a ball to Wilson Contreras. Contreras bounces one foul over by the Cardinal dugout. He's been a tough out in this series. 2 for 5 last night, 2 for 2 tonight. Stretch in the pitch, bounced over the mound toward the bag at second. Backhanded by Ozzie. Plants, throws one hopper over to first in time for the out. Rafael Montero throwing in the Braves bullpen. Blewett went 3 innings plus 1 batter. Gave up 4 hits and 2 walks, 2 runs, and had a strikeout. Nolan Gorman, the batter. Second baseman, left-handed hitter, takes low, ball 1. He has struck out and grounded out. 2 for 4 with a double last night. The 1-0, a strike call. And it's beginning to rain here at the ballpark. A light drizzle starts. Next pitch, called strike. 1-2. Let's get 3 outs and not worry about the rain. What do you say?
Yeah, be official game with 2 more outs.
One out, nobody on. 3-2 Braves. The pitch. Oh, just missed with a fastball inside.
I love that you get play-by-play from Jordan Baker. That miss, and he yelled, "Ball's in."
The 2-2 pitch to Gorman. Fouled back, big cut. And a reminder that Northside Hospital, for a healthier future together, look to Northside. Braves playing him to pull. They want Verdugo to come in a little bit in left field. And now the pitch misses outside, full count. Orlando Arcia was getting the attention of Verdugo so the bench could position him the way they want. Payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. Took a little off. Struck him out. Second strikeout for Bummer. Two out for Arenado. Has grounded out and walked. 1 for 6 in the series. And the pitch swung on, rolled foul, left side. That one that he just pounded into the dirt went foul. The 0-1. Breaking ball missed. 3 runs, 6 hits, and an error for Atlanta. 2 runs, 4 hits, 2 errors for the Cardinals. And that last one, a throwing error by Palante, very costly. The 1-1, up and in, 2-1. Kind of hard to believe Austin Riley had swinging bunt hits that resulted in a throwing error in back-to-back innings.
It's true.
2-1, swing and a miss. Pitch down and in. Arenado swings and follows through and falls across home plate over to the left-handed batter's box. Braves infield straight away, outfield straight away. The pitch fought off foul into the screen. You know, is there a time where you think for Nolan Arenado, I mean, he's on a competitive team normally in St. Louis, but maybe he misses Coors Field just a little bit.
How could you not if you're a hitter?
Yeah. 2-2. Bounced foul at the plate. I mean, right in front of Sean Murphy, who was trying to get it before it went foul. Just as that game ender finished things off last night. Two and two out, and the pitch grounded toward third, but foul.
You know, for a hitter leaving Coors Field, that's like being banished from the Garden of Eden.
Yeah, you're right.
For a pitcher leaving, it's like getting out of prison.
Another 2-2 pitch on the way. Swing and a miss. Chased a bad ball. Good sequence there by Bummer, and he fans Arenado and gets him 1-2-3 with a couple of strikeouts. And we go to the bottom of the fifth. It's an official contest. Braves on top 3-2.
Hi, it's Chuck Dowdle. You all know that my friends at Georgia's Own Credit Union.
Attention Florida homeowners, for 1 month only. Save big with Renewal by Anderson. Get $300 off every window and $825 off all patio doors. Plus, call now and ask about our brand new Ensemble entry door system. But hurry, this limited time offer won't last. Visit bestwindowsflorida.com today to schedule your free design consultation. That's bestwindowsflorida.com. Renewal by Anderson, your trusted window and door experts. Superior products, exceptional service. License number CGC 1527613.
Connection, opportunity, possibility. It's what we all want. Spectrum has built a world where anything is possible, with products and services designed to work better together for a seamless connectivity experience. A connection to family and friends, a connection to education, and a connection to new opportunities. So there's no limit to how big we can dream. That's Life Unlimited. That's Spectrum.
Calling local business owners. Chase for Business is hosting a complimentary all-day event, The Experience Tampa, on Wednesday, May 21st at Armature Works. Join fellow Tampa business owners for a day of networking and marketing workshops while hearing from leading business experts on economic trends and tips for unlocking business growth. Plus, you can shop local vendors at the Chase for Business Marketplace. Register today for The Experience Tampa at chase.com/event Tampa. We'll see you on May 21st.
When it comes to your practice regimen, Scorpio, you believe in the mindset that if it's not broken, you don't need to fix it.
News Draft Special. Our coverage starts at 6 on the Fan and the Fan app.
We go to the bottom of the fifth. Braves up 3-2. Matt Olson steps in there, takes a strike. Braves up 3-2. Olson 0 for 1 with a walk. The 0-1 pitch from Palante, swung on, lifted foul, and out of play. 0-2 the count. Click, click. Infield playing Matt to pull. 1 for 4 in the series, but he's hit in 6 straight. And the pitch. Breaking ball low. 1-2 the count. Hey, he threw that knuckle curve all the way in on the fly.
I knew there was one good one in there somewhere.
Palante to the plate. High. 2-2. It'll be Olson, Albies, and Harris here in the fifth. Braves up by a run. Steven Matz still loosening in the Cardinal pen. The 2-2 pitch. Swung on, hit off his foot right to the mound. Matt comes hobbling out of the home plate area. Matt doesn't wear a shin guard, so that was full foot pounding right there. Jordan Baker giving him time to try to walk it off. I can't begin to tell you, folks, how much that hurts. That was right on top of the instep. Mercy. Back to action. Matt back in there in the 2-2 pitch. Just missed the outside corner. Full count.
Still better than what happened to Harrison Bader during that Twin series.
Uh-huh. Oh, yeah. Yeah, he was squatting down for a while. Payoff pitch to Olsen. Swung on, hit high and deep to left center field. On the run, Nootbaar. He looks up. That is gone. Opposite field home run for Matt Olsen. His fourth homer, and he's hitting 7 straight. And you know his foot doesn't hurt quite as bad right now.
That really adds an extra element of being impressed with what he just did. I mean, to climb back in there after taking that hammer right off your foot and then driving one out the opposite way, that is not easy to do.
That is not easy. 4-2 Atlanta, and Ozzie bounces one up the middle, backhanded at second by Gorman. He'll throw him out, one away. 4th homer, 15th RBI for Olsen.
390 feet off his bat. And that brings out Ollie Marmol.
And he was walking a little faster. So he's going to make a pitching change. That's the Aero Exterminator.
If your car's been totaled in a crash, you're entitled to collect what it retails for on the lot. But if insurance companies don't offer what you deserve, we're here to keep them honest. Farah and Farah, Tampa.
It's time to ask yourself, RV there yet? With unbeatable deals on the RV of your dreams, Lazy Days RV can help you roll into adventure no matter where the road takes you. And with payments as low as $4 a day, your next trip is more affordable than ever. Hitch onto huge savings with travel trailers and fifth wheels built for the long haul. More of a driver than a tower? Hit the gas on big discounts for motorhomes ready to roam today. Stop by or visit us online to turn RV there yet into we're already there. Tampa at Seffner, I-4 exit 10.
Attention Florida homeowners, for 1 month only. Save big with Renewal by Anderson. Get $300 off every window and $825 off all patio doors. Plus, call now and ask about our brand new Ensemble entry door system. But hurry, this limited time offer won't last. Visit bestwindowsflorida.com today to schedule your free design consultation. That's bestwindowsflorida.com. Renewal by Anderson, your trusted window and door experts. Superior products, exceptional service. License number CGC 1527613.
If your car's been totaled in a crash, you're entitled to collect what it retails for on the lot. But if insurance companies don't offer what you deserve, we're here to keep them honest. Farah and Farah, Tampa.
Braves 680 The Fan.
Braves on top 4-2 as we're in the bottom of the 5th inning. New pitcher for the Cardinals is the left-hander Steven Matz, 6'2", 205 pounds. Been around a while. Started with the Mets all the way back in 2015. And he's on for the 7th time this season. He's 1-0 with a 2.16 ERA. His last outing gave up a run to Houston. In fact, he's given up 1 run in 3 straight outings and also a run in 4 of his last 5.
And he'll work to Michael Harris, who takes a strike. Matt spent 1 year in Toronto after leaving New York and then has been in St. Louis since then. Well, I'll tell you what, this guy came up with the Mets. They anointed him the next Sandy Koufax. Foul ball sent down the left field line, 0-2 to Harris. Gave him number 32. He was a local product, New York guy. Put a lot of pressure on him and then went through a long series of injuries.
He even grew up with his parents and his grandparents having season tickets to the Mets.
The 0-2 to Michael. Hit right back at him and speared by Matz. Line shot right to the pitcher. 2 out. Harris, tough luck. 0 for 3 tonight. Sean Murphy got the Braves scoring with a home run. 1 out in the 4th inning. It was his 6th homer out of 9 hits he has. He's also grounded out 1 for 2. First pitch to him, a called strike. Fans, you know that original Louisiana brand hot sauce is the official hot sauce of the Braves. I think you knew that. And that it's made with peppers, vinegar, and salt in perfect balance to make the food you're eating taste better. I think you knew that too. High ball 2 to Murphy. Make it ball 1. 1-1 the count. Well, if you didn't know that about Louisiana brand hot sauce, now you do. That's Louisiana Hot. Buy you some. Fouled back. 1-2. Murphy has homered in back-to-back games. He has come back from the injured list with a vengeance. Matz works from the third base side of the rubber, and the lefty delivers. Breaking ball inside. He's always had a good curveball. But that evens the count at 2-2. He'll be 34 years old the end of the month. Wind in the pitch. Ooh, close, but inside at 95. Full count. Payoff pitch, swung on, hit high and deep to right center field. Walker going back on the track and just shy of the wall. He'll make the catch to end the inning. Murphy hit it hard again, but the Braves add another run. They do it on a home run by Matt Olson. And
Connection, opportunity, possibility. It's what we all want. Spectrum has built a world where anything is possible, with products and services designed to work better together for a seamless connectivity experience. A connection to family and friends, a connection to education, and a connection to new opportunities. So there's no limit to how big we can dream. That's Life Unlimited. That's Spectrum.
Calling local business owners. Chase for Business is hosting a complimentary all-day event, The Experience Tampa, on Wednesday, May 21st at Armature Works. Join fellow Tampa business owners for a day of networking and marketing workshops while hearing from leading business experts on economic trends and tips for unlocking business growth. Plus, you can shop local vendors at the Chase for Business Marketplace. Register today for The Experience Tampa at chase.com/event Tampa. We'll see you on May 21st.
Keep your air conditioning inside your home. Renewal by Andersen. Limited time offer. $300 off all windows. $825 off patio doors. BestWindowsFlorida.com. License number CGC 1527613. Restrictions apply.
If you've been in a big truck accident, you need a lawyer that specializes in big trucks. A lawyer who knows all the federal traffic rules that can affect your case.
And who can navigate the complex web of laws dealing with the trucking company, the leasing company, the shipper, and all the other details that can complicate your case.
At Farah and Farah, we've seen it all, and we're ready to go the long haul to fight for you. Tampa.
Into the top of the 6th inning with the Braves leading the Cardinals 4-2 here at Truist Park. New pitcher for the Braves, right-hander Rafael Montero. And Montero out there for the 5th time as a Brave, the 8th time this season. Remember, he started with Houston. And as a Brave, no record in a 2.25 ERA. Takes over for Aaron Bummer, 2 scoreless frames and hitless frames for Bummer. No walks, 3 strikeouts.
Burleson, Walker, and Pages do up. And missed outside ball 1. 5 walks and 5 strikeouts for Montero, but 2 huge strikeouts a couple of days ago against Minnesota with the bases loaded and 1 out. Foul ball back to the screen by Burleson. He's grounded out twice. Left-handed hitter, DH. Montero to the plate, took a little off. Line drive, one hopper past Ozzie into right field. Ozzie had it off to his left and couldn't glove it. Leadoff single for Burleson. Let's pause for station ID on the Atlanta Braves Radio Network.
Every Atlanta Braves game, live on the air and streaming free on the app.
WCNN North Atlanta, a Dickey broadcasting station.
The Fan.
Joe Bennett, J. Chad with you. Truist Park, Chipper Jones 2000 All-Star bobblehead night. Good crowd on hand. Braves up 4-2. Sixth inning. Swing and a miss by Walker. From Rafael Montero. Walker's flied out and walked. 0 for 5 in the series. Stretch in the pitch, swing and a miss right over the top of a good sinker. 0-2. Braves looking for a ground ball. Double play would be nice. Here's the pitch. Grounded, but foul. Third base side. What color's that neon on that crane up there, Ben?
Looks white to me.
Is it?
It looks like a string of kind of, I mean, maybe light blue.
Yeah.
I don't know, whitish light blue.
I see the blue. Kind of crazy. First the 0-2 to Walker. Outside. Backhanded by Murphy. 1-2 the count. But when it's dark like this and you can't see the crane, it's kind of eerie, just way up high in the sky, that neon line.
Well, the first night that we had the first night game, I kept looking up there, split second, thinking, wait, what is that?
Check swing on a fastball in. He didn't go. 2-2.
And then realized it's the crane. Well, they got the construction site on the other side of the road out beyond center field and a big crane out there. And once it's dark, it's lit up.
Construction for a new hotel, the Hank. Or the Henry, I think it's called. Sinker low, full count.
I think that'd work.
Yeah. (0-2 to 3-2). Burleson, the runner at first, not going. Time called. A late grant there by Jordan Baker for the hitter Jordan Walker. Four to 2 Atlanta. Runner at first for the Cardinals. Nobody out. The pitch. Walked him. Base hit and a walk to start the sixth inning in a 2-run game. Pedro Pajes, the catcher, has hit the ball hard in this series. 2 for 4 with a double last night. That double was off Iglesias. Ground out and a fly out tonight. The pitch. Strike call at the letters. Dodgers got 3 in the first on a homer by Tommy Edman. Cubs got 5 in the bottom of the first. It's now 5-4 Chicago, top of the fifth. Stretch in the pitch. Outside, 1-1.
They have definitely seen a lot of each other early in the season. Dodgers and Cubs. Remember, they opened the season in Japan.
That's right. Two on, nobody out. The pitch. Strike call. 1-2. Scores, out-of-town scores brought to you by the official freight carrier of the Braves, Saya, LTL Freight. Still 2-1 Mets over the Phillies. The end of the fifth inning. Montero, the third pitcher of the night for the Braves, delivers. Slider outside. He laid off 2-2. As some of my old teammates used to say, that's far enough. Meaning don't go 3-2. Two. Oh, over but low. Didn't get the call. Montero with a long look in at Jordan Baker. Full count. And it appeared to be low. The runners at first and second not going. The pitch swung on, sliced down the right field line, but foul. It's 4-2 Atlanta, but Cardinals with a line shot, one hop base hit by Burleson past Ozzie, was followed by a walk to Walker. Nobody out. And the pitch swung on, popped up. Ozzie in his tracks. In on the infield dirt, now backpedals onto the grass, makes the catch. Infield fly in effect. One away.
Dylan Lee now up and tossing for the Braves in the bullpen. You might normally say, okay, well, you've got a chance to reel it back in here if you're Montero because you're facing the bottom of the order. But that's arguably been the best part of their order in this series.
This guy has been. Victor Scott. First pitch to him. Over but low. Ball one. Scott's 1 for 2 tonight and scored a run ahead of the home run by Nootbaar back in the third inning. He's also struck out. And he is 4 for 6 in the series. Left-handed hitter, the pitch. Bounced foul over to the Braves on deck circle. 1-1. Scott has raised his average to 270 with a homer and 9 RBIs. And the pitch. Just off the plate outside. Carlson last night had a very tight zone. Jordan Baker not normally real tight with his zone, but not calling that borderline pitch tonight. And now another one misses inside. 3-1. Mason Wynn on deck. 4-2 Braves. 6th inning. And the pitch. Walked him. That's a single and 2 walks and a pop-up. There's 1 out, and Rick Kranitz on his way to the mound. Try to get a reset for Rafael Montero.
And he's spotting location with fastball and splitter. I mean, you go back to that last sequence versus Scott, and he was trying to get that splitter over. Wasn't happening. And then once he fell behind in the count, he's trying to go to the heater and just guide something in there, and that wasn't there either. There's really nothing in his bag that seems to be accurate right now.
Yeah, and a rally created for the Cardinals primarily thanks to the back-to-back, well, not back-to-back walks, but 2 walks in the inning following the leadoff single. Mason Wynn lined to third. Really nice play by Riley to rob him of a hit. And he's been hit by a pitch on his return from the injured list. Montero would like to get ahead in the count. Here's the first pitch. Way inside, nowhere near. Ball 1. Rafael checks the runners. And the pitch. Grounded toward third, backhanded and through. Past Arcia into left field. 1 run is in. They'll hold Walker at third base. I thought Arcia was going to be able to get to it, but even if he had, it would not have resulted in an out. Give Mason Wynn a hit through the left side. It's 4-3 Atlanta, and here comes Brian Snitker. As you would expect. Tough inning for Montero. He's got a lefty in the bullpen and a lefty due up. It's the Aero Exterminator's call to the bullpen. Make the right call and protect your home or business from pests by calling 888-GO-AERO or visit aeroexterminators.com. We'll tell you about Dylan Lee right after this.
Today's highlight is brought to you by...
Attention Florida homeowners, for 1 month only. Save big with Renewal by Andersen. Get $300 off every window and $825 off all patio doors. Plus, call now and ask about our brand new Ensemble entry door system. But hurry, this limited time offer won't last. Visit bestwindowsflorida.com today to schedule your free design consultation. That's bestwindowsflorida.com. Renewal by Andersen, your trusted window and door experts. Superior products, exceptional service. License number CGC 1527613.
Connection, opportunity, possibility. It's what we all want. Spectrum has built a world where anything is possible, with products and services designed to work better together for a seamless connectivity experience. A connection to family and friends, a connection to education, and a connection to new opportunities. So there's no limit to how big we can dream. That's Life Unlimited. That's Spectrum.
Calling local business owners. Chase for Business is hosting a complimentary all-day event, The Experience Tampa, on Wednesday, May 21st at Armature Works. Join fellow Tampa business owners for a day of networking and marketing workshops while hearing from leading business experts on economic trends and tips for unlocking business growth. Plus, you can shop local vendors at the Chase for Business Marketplace. Register today for The Experience Tampa at chase.com/event Tampa.
Sander is out there for the 10th time this season. 1-1 with a 3.12 ERA. And his last 3 outings have been scoreless outings, but he's got 3 inherited runners right here.
Yeah, this is tough. But a left-handed batter, maybe he can get Nootbaar to hit the ball on the ground. Riley's in close at third, but everybody else is back. Nootbaar homered back in the 3rd inning. First pitch to him. Outside, and a great stop by Murphy to save a wild pitch. Ball 1. Dylan Lee spiked that slider, and Murphy was lucky to get any leather on it. Nootbaar's also grounded out twice. Well, you take a ground ball here, the pitch. Low and outside, ball 2. No place to put him. 2-0 the count. Montero, just a third of an inning, 2 hits, 2 walks. 4-3 Atlanta, and the pitch. Swung on, fouled back. Good rip at a 4-seam fastball. 2-1. Sacks full of Cardinals. The pitch. Strike 2 call. Good spot on the outside corner for Dylan Lee. Now he can go back to the slider if he wants. He delivers. Swing and a miss, and got him with the slider. Big strikeout, 2 down.
Well, like you pointed out, the fastball for strike 2 is what set that up perfectly. Able to locate it. Got to 2-2. Then he knew if he wanted to, he could go back-to-back sliders. Fortunately, the first one worked.
And here's another tough out. Wilson Contreras, 2 for 3 tonight. Takes a slider down and in, ball 1.
Potential media tonight's attendance is 35,876. 35,876.
Big crowd here for Chipper Jones bobblehead night. The 0-1-0 in the dirt, ball 2. Ball's behind Contreras. 35,876. 35,876. 2 out, bases loaded, the 2-0. Bounced up there and away from Murphy, and tying run will score on a wild pitch. Everybody moves up 90 feet. He had spiked the slider earlier this inning. This time Murphy had no chance to try and block it. In fact, it bounced way out in front of home plate and bounced off of Sean's chest protector and then over to their dugout. So we'll start all over. It's 4-4. And they will walk Contreras to load him up again. Third walk of the inning. And Nolan Gorman, the batter, lefty on lefty. He takes high, ball one. Eighth batter of the inning for the Cardinals. And the pitch swung on, hit in the air to center field, but not very deep. Harris is going to have to hurry. He's on the run, and he's got it. Right in back of Orlando Arcia to end the inning. Nice running catch by Harris, but the damage is done.
If you've been in a big truck accident, you need a lawyer that specializes in big trucks. A lawyer who knows all the federal traffic rules that can affect your case.
And who can navigate the complex web of laws dealing with the trucking company, the leasing company, the shipper, and all the other details that can complicate your case.
At Farah & Farah, we've seen it all, and we're ready to go the long haul to fight for you. Tampa.
Attention Florida homeowners, for 1 month only, save big with Renewal by Andersen. Get $300 off every window and $825 off all patio doors. Plus, call now and ask about our brand new Ensemble entry door system. But hurry, this limited time offer won't last. Visit bestwindowsflorida.com today to schedule your free design consultation. That's bestwindowsflorida.com. Renewal by Andersen, your trusted window and door experts. Superior products, exceptional service. License number CGC 1527613.
Connection, opportunity, possibility. It's what we all want. Spectrum has built a world where anything is possible, with products and services designed to work better together for a seamless connectivity experience. A connection to family and friends, a connection to education, and a connection to new opportunities. So there's no limit to how big we can dream. That's Life Unlimited. That's Spectrum.
Bigger jackpots more often and get to dreaming bigger.
At Georgia Power, we know that energy costs are an important part of every budget, and we're committed to providing tools and assistance to make a difference. Learn more at georgiapower.com/myenergy.
Finn here. Don't miss Atlanta Braves today and your chance to win a pair of Brave tickets every weekday morning in the locker room during the 7 a.m. hour on the radio home of the Atlanta Braves, 680 The Fan.
It's a Georgia Lottery home run jackpot inning. Jared Kelnick will lead off the sixth against Steven Matz in a 4-4 tie, and Jared takes a strike. He doubled off the left center field wall his last time up. Michelle DeFelice is our contestant. Strike two call to Jared Kelnick. Michelle DeFelice of Atlanta, $1,300 in the Georgia Lottery home run jackpot. Steven Matz came in relief last inning of Palante, misses outside with a breaking ball. Matz is surprised. A 1-2 delivery. Breaking ball again outside. Count 2-2. Fans, Napa's a proud partner of your Atlanta Braves with America's largest network of parts and care. Napa has all the bases covered when it comes to your ride. Wind in the pitch, swing and a miss, struck him out. Kelnick's 1 for 3, and here's Arcia. He's lined out and grounded out. Hit the ball hard twice. Love for him to make me a grumpy old prophet. Swings at the first pitch, pops it up. First base side, foul territory. Contreras caught it, almost dropped it, but made the catch. 2 down.
You got called the grumpy old prophet of Truist Park on our podcast today, didn't you?
I did. which I took as a compliment.
Yes. You know, that just kind of sparks an idea in my mind. You know, somebody on the podcast said that we should have a themed day and do something to dress up in unison.
Uh-huh.
I mean, I could see you coming in with, you know, like a robe and a pipe, kind of like a Gandalf look from Lord of the Rings.
Oh, okay.
Like a prophet type look.
Or
some kind of oracle.
Take a page out of Grumpy Old Men, the movie.
Yeah, that'd be a good one.
0-2 to Verdugo. He doubled in a run his last time up. He's 1 for 3 tonight. Calls time. Matz was working very quickly and trying to have a quick inning after the Cardinals tied it. Fastball away. Matz is throwing the ball well. As good as I've seen him throw it in quite a while. 95 on that fastball. He fires, took a little off outside, 2-2. Good eye by Verdugo. Braves about hit him 7-6. We're tied 4-4. The pitch. Got him looking. Alex knew it. Inning over. Good stretch of work by Steven Matz. So we go to the 7th. Still tied 4-4.
Calling local business owners. Chase for Business is hosting a complimentary all-day event, The Experience Tampa, on Wednesday, May 21st at Armature Works. Join fellow Tampa business owners for a day of networking and marketing workshops while hearing from leading business experts on economic trends and tips for unlocking business growth. Plus, you can shop local vendors at the Chase for Business Marketplace. Register today for The Experience Tampa at chase.com/event Tampa. We'll see you on May 21st.
Keep your air conditioning inside your home. Renewal by Anderson. Limited time offer. $300 off all windows. $825 off patio doors. BestWindowsFlorida.com. License number CGC 1527613. Restrictions apply.
If you've been in a big truck accident, you need a lawyer that specializes in big trucks. A lawyer who knows all the federal traffic rules that can affect your case.
And who can navigate the complex web of laws dealing with the trucking company, the leasing company, the shipper, and all the other details that can complicate your case.
At Farah & Farah, we've seen it all, and we're ready to go the long haul to fight for you. Tampa. If you're in a slip and fall accident, time is not on your side. Stores have video footage that's crucial evidence in your case. You've got to act quickly. Call Farah & Farah so we can preserve it before it disappears. Tampa.
Leading based on top 10 U.S. commercial bank.
Stream Braves baseball in crystal clear HD on the Fan app. Now with Apple CarPlay, so you can get it directly through your dashboard. Download the Fan app now.
Cardinals led this one 2-0. Braves tied it, then took a 4-2 lead, and then the Cardinals came back and tied it last inning. We go to the 7th, all square at 4, and back once again, here's Ben.
Thank you, Joe. Yeah, we got a tug-of-war going on here in the second game of this series. Braves won last night 7-6, and a tight one tonight. Nolan Arenado takes a ball high, that goes to the screen. Sean Murphy lost his mask as he was reaching up and spinning around trying to glove it. 1 ball and no strikes. Just a very soft, drizzling rain here in Atlanta, Georgia. So light that a lot of folks down there in the stands are not even bothered by it. That swung on and missed. Ball and a strike on Arenado. Final game of this series will be tomorrow. That'll be a 12:15 first pitch. 1-1 to Arenado. Driven deep down the right field line, slicing foul. And into the seats down there. That game tomorrow, 12:15 Eastern, 11:15 Central. Bryce Elder and Miles Michaelis. Both pitchers are winless. Both pitchers have ERAs over 7. And both will be looking to pick up their first win. Bring that ERA down. There's a ground ball, hot shot, knocked down by Olsen. Picks it up with his glove, races to the bag, and beats Arenado. Good job by Matt to stick with it over there at first base. 1 down. This has been a bullpen game for the Braves, so you start to think about tomorrow. And, of course, every starting pitcher wants to go deep in a game. But the night after a bullpen game, as the Braves have already used 4 pitchers, and undoubtedly will use another, at least 1, you feel like tomorrow you're looking for Elder to go pretty deep in that game.
You're certainly hoping.
Now, like Burleson takes called strike. Meanwhile, Iñigo de los Santos warming up at the Braves bullpen. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Burleson swings and misses. Good fastball. Down and away from Burleson. Cardinals with 2 in the 3rd and 2 in the 6th. And the Braves with 3 in the 4th and 1 in the 5th. And a 4-4 tie in the 7th. 0-2, reach and a miss. 0-3, got him on a slider. So 2 away in the 7th. Jordan Walker will be the batter. He's done exactly that tonight. Walk. Twice, in fact. One time they got him was on a fly out to center field back in the 2nd inning. Coming up between innings, it'll be the 7th inning stretch brought to you by the Warrior Alliance, going to bat for veterans and their families by helping them navigate success after military service. Walker takes a called strike. If you'd like to learn more, we invite you to go to thewarrioralliance.org. 0-1 on Jordan Walker. They don't nub one foul. 0-2 on him. Atlanta native Jordan Walker, out of Decatur. Graduated in 2020, was selected by the Cardinals in the 21st pick of that first round that year. Just 22 years old. 0-2 pitch and a fly ball out to center to another Atlanta native. Michael Harris on the other end makes the catch. And that will end the top of the 7th inning. Nice job by Dylan Lee with a 1-2-3 7th. Time to stretch here in Atlanta. We venture into the bottom of the 7th. It's a 4-4 game.
Attention Braves fans, we have a major announcement. Tire Discounters is back as the tire retailer partner of the Braves. Here's their Stasi jingle.
Attention Florida homeowners, for 1 month only. Save big with Renewal by Anderson. Get $300 off every window and $825 off all patio doors. Plus, call now and ask about our brand new Ensemble entry door system. But hurry, this limited time offer won't last. Visit bestwindowsflorida.com today to schedule your free design consultation. That's bestwindowsflorida.com. Renewal by Anderson, your trusted window and door experts. Superior products, exceptional service. License number CGC 1527613.
Connection, opportunity, possibility. It's what we all want. Spectrum has built a world where anything is possible, with products and services designed to work better together for a seamless connectivity experience. A connection to family and friends, a connection to education, and a connection to new opportunities. So there's no limit to how big we can dream. That's Life Unlimited. That's Spectrum.
Calling local business owners. Chase for Business is hosting a complimentary all-day event, The Experience Tampa, on Wednesday, May 21st at Armature Works. Join fellow Tampa business owners for a day of networking and marketing workshops while hearing from leading business experts on economic trends and tips for unlocking business growth. Plus, you can shop local vendors at the Chase for Business Marketplace. Register today for The Experience Tampa at chase.com/event Tampa. We'll see you on May 21st.
Hall of Fame Insight every Monday afternoon at 3:30 during Chuck and Chernoff on the radio home of the Braves, 680 The Fan and the Fan app.
Austin Riley climbing in to lead it off in the bottom of the 7th inning. It's Riley, Ozuna, and Olsen for the Braves. It's a 4-4 game on the first pitch to Austin, in for a called strike. Sinker right at the top of the zone from the left-hander Steven Matz, who is the second pitcher used by Ali Marmol in the game. 0-1, missed inside, 1 ball and 1 strike. Breeze picks up a little bit, swirling just a bit, and a light rain continues to fall. 1-1, Riley takes the ball outside. Hardly a good changeup by Matz, as Riley wasn't tempted. 2 balls and a strike. Austin's been on twice. 2-1 and a ground ball out to third, backhanded by Arenado, and he flings it across the diamond, and a bad throw by Arenado. And Riley is aboard again. This time it should be an E5. His 2 previous trips to the plate, infield singles, and throwing errors advance him to second base. This time he gets first base on a bad throw.
Ben, that's at least the 3rd time twice that has created an error where Arenado's run about 3 or 4 steps before he ever throws the ball.
They're going to go base hit.
Oh, well.
Marcell Ozuna, huge hefty cut and a miss at a fastball.
That's okay. That'd be a hit for Austin, and he'd take a gift.
Yeah.
3 infield hits.
Didn't see that coming. There's the 0-1 pitch. Ozuna takes a ball inside.
I don't know if Arenado is having to try to run 2 or 3 steps to generate some momentum. But, boy, he has been off the mark.
Yeah, not the same guy tonight. 1-1 low and inside, 2 balls and a strike. Cardinals got to be thinking, man, we were keeping Riley in the ballpark tonight. We still can't get him out. Infield hits all over the place. He's just been all over St. Louis. 2-1 outside, 3 balls and a strike. Well, an infield single and a walk would do just fine. See if Ozuna can find a cookie right here. Here's the 3-1. Huge swing and a miss at a fastball up and in. And it's now 3-2. Ozuna request time, and it's granted by Jordan Baker. You know, you get a situation like this, runner at first, nobody out, and a 3-2 count on a guy like Ozuna, the second batter of the inning. This is kind of a swing pitch for the inning right here. Here's the 3-2. And that's low ball 4. And this time it swings in the Braves' favor. Because you get him, it's a big out. Runner first, 1 down, but you walk him, 2 on, nobody out, and the Braves have something brewing.
I mean to tell you, Marcel's eye on these pitches has been superb. That was a little bit below the zone. It was a ball. Steven Matz kind of threw his arm across his body like he was snapping his fingers like, how can you not swing at that?
First pitch to Olsen. And a ball outside. Olsen with a homer in the 5th inning. But yeah, to back your point, you're so impressive what Ozuna is laying off of this season and drawing his walks. 1-0 to Olsen, fouled back into the screen. Folks, did you know that the all-time hot sauce leader in RBIs is the original Louisiana brand hot sauce? Like a double play for your mouth, it's the Louisiana brand hot sauce. Buy you some. 1-1 on Matt Olson. Trying to reach base for the 3rd time tonight. 1-1 pitch. Swung on and missed at a high fastball. Make it a ball and 2 strikes on Olsen. Olsen with a big base hit late in the game last night. Had an RBI single in the 8th inning of last night's game. Waiting on the 1-2 from Matz. Here it comes, and there it goes. High fly ball to right. Walker backpedaling to the warning track. Under it makes the catch. Riley will tag from second, and Riley will gallop into third base standing. And Matt just missed it. But a good job advancing the runner to third base, and now just 1 down with a go-ahead run at third.
And Ozzy up there hitting right-handed.
Ozzy with a single in the 2nd inning. Outside of that, a strikeout and a ground out. Got to stay away from the ground out here. Ozzy was at the plate in the 3rd inning with the bases loaded, 2 down, and struck out. One of just 3 strikeouts by Braves batters tonight. Now he's got a chance to drive in a run here in the 7th and regain the lead for the Braves. First pitch to Ozzy. And that nestles in. Change up for a called strike.
Good take. Wasn't what he was looking for. No reason to hack at it.
Oh, 1 pitch. He'll swing and pop one up. Shallow right. Jordan Walker coming in. Riley at third, and he will tag and now hold. Not near deep enough to think about going. And 2 down, and the bat in the hands of Michael Harris.
That's an at-bat that's been going the Braves' way on this homestand and in the winning streak. Always coming through with what was needed.
So now with 2 down, you need Michael Harris to come through against a lefty. Harris 0 for 3 in his career versus Matz. And a first pitch sinker for a strike. Get an infield single and a walk to get things going in the inning. You don't want to let the Cardinals off the hook.
No.
Runners at the corners, 2 down. 0-1 to Harris. Not a good take. Lays off a curveball away. Michael backs out of there and uses his right forearm to wipe some of the collecting rain from the bill of his helmet. Now ready. 1-1 pitch. And he'll ground one out to second. Backhanded out there by Gorman. And he goes the short route to second base to cut down Marcell Ozuna. And that ends the bottom of the seventh. So the Braves had a leadoff single followed by a walk.
Attention Florida homeowners, for 1 month only. Save big with Renewal by Anderson. Get $300 off every window and $825 off all patio doors. Plus, call now and ask about our brand new Ensemble entry door system. But hurry, this limited time offer won't last. Visit bestwindowsflorida.com today to schedule your free design consultation. That's bestwindowsflorida.com. Renewal by Anderson, your trusted window and door experts. Superior products, exceptional service. License number CGC 1527613.
Connection, opportunity, possibility. It's what we all want. Spectrum has built a world where anything is possible, with products and services designed to work better together for a seamless connectivity experience. A connection to family and friends, a connection to education, and a connection to new opportunities. So there's no limit to how big we can dream. That's Life Unlimited. That's Spectrum.
Calling local business owners. Chase for Business is hosting a complimentary all-day event, The Experience Tampa, on Wednesday, May 21st at Armature Works. Join fellow Tampa business owners for a day of networking and marketing workshops while hearing from leading business experts on economic trends and tips for unlocking business growth. Plus, you can shop local vendors at the Chase for Business Marketplace. Register today for The Experience Tampa at chase.com/event Tampa. We'll see you on May 21st.
Take a hack at guessing which baseball player or manager said the following.
I really don't know what to say. I'm just so happy I gave something these people cheer. We all did. I mean, it was a great game. Both teams played.
Braves make another pitching change. Enyel De Los Santos will come on here in the 8th inning in a 4-4 tie. Dylan Lee's line looks good. An inning and 2/3, no hits or runs, an intentional walk, and 2 strikeouts. But it was his wild pitch that allowed the tying run to score back in the 6th inning. De Los Santos for the year, 1-0, a 3.72 ERA, 9 2/3 innings, just 1 walk against 12 strikeouts.
Rain picks up a little bit more, so much so that Jordan Baker, rather than using the whisk broom, goes out there with a towel to wipe the plate clean. And still a good amount of fans down there in the lower bowl, but a lot of them have gone up for cover under the overhangs. Pedro Pajes, the batter, facing Enyel De Los Santos in a 4-4 game. That'll be sent foul towards the Braves dugout. Pajes is the first batter in the Yanmar strikeout the side inning. So the Yanmar strike out the side inning. That means if a Braves pitcher strikes out the side, John Oliver will be the lucky winner of a brand new Yanmar utility terrain vehicle. Here comes the 0-1 pitch on the way from De Los Santos. That'll miss low. Enter all season long at Braves.com/Yanmar for your chance to win a Yanmar UTV and be entered for a grand prize drawing at the end of the season. Yanmar, built together, backed longer. So we're pulling for John Oliver tonight. There's a 1-1 pitch and a ground ball up the first base line, gloved by Olsen, and he will take it to the bag. So 1 down. So no winner tonight in the Yanmar strikeout the side inning. John, I was pulling for you. I had a good friend growing up named Jonathan Oliver. Hope he's doing well.
You called him J.O.?
Called him a lot worse than that. No, no, he's a good buddy. I haven't seen him in years. Hope he's doing well. Good friend. But in this case, John Oliver, thanks for playing. 1 down for Victor Scott. And the pitch on the way. And fouled off down the first base line. Braves in the bottom of the 8th will have 7, 8, 9. Murphy, Kelnick, and Arcia.
Sounds like a winner.
The 1 from De Los Santos. Little flare in the left field, and that'll dunk in for a base hit. Arcia slides to it in shallow left, knocks it down, rolls away from him. He picks it up, throws to second, not in time. And 2 bags down there for Victor Scott. That's down there in no man's land. A good hustle by Arcia trying to get there and cut it off. He knew who was running. He was doing everything he could just to get there quickly and get it to second base to hold Scott at first base.
Unbelievable. You know, Austin Riley was in even with the bag in case he tried to bunt. If he's playing his normal spot, he backs up and makes a catch on the pop-up. But that is a real weak, dumped-in double.
Mm-hmm. And now it's Mason Wynn.
That guy, Scott, can fly.
Mason Wynn takes a called strike. Well, the slick conditions also hurt the cause of Orlando Arcia, trying to slide to it on the grass, overslid it. Well, one pitch to Wynn. Looked like a good pitch, but call not given to De Los Santos. I bet that outfield grass is pretty slick.
Yeah.
One to the backstop. And dashing to third base, Victor Scott. That was a slider that shot right on by Murphy.
2 wild pitches for the Cardinals and now 2 for the Braves.
Murphy was reaching to his left. Couldn't get it. Now the infield comes in with a runner at third, 1 down. Here's the 2-1 pitch to Mason Wynn. Fouled back to the backstop, 2-2. Could use some swing and miss stuff right here. On deck, Lars Nootbaar. Braves 4, Cardinals 4, but the Cardinals threatening with a runner at third and 1 out. Wynn, the 9-hitter, waiting on his 2-2. Here it is from De Los Santos, and a reach and a miss at a slider for strike 3. Nice job by Inyo. Love how Sean Murphy set up as well, because that last slider that was the wild pitch way outside, this time he set up with that right leg extended to his right, giving his pitcher the confidence to throw that pitch. Now they're going to intentionally walk Lars Nootbaar. But I think that's so clutch for a catcher, just to give that pitcher the confidence. Look, wet conditions, keep throwing it. I got you.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a good idea.
Runners at the corners, 2 down for Wilson Contreras. Contreras has been such a tough out in the series. Been on base 3 times tonight. Hit a 2-run homer late in the game last night. And the pitch on the way to him. And a called strike. Slider through the front door.
Yeah, it was. Made him flinch.
De Los Santos set next to his right ear. 0-1 pitch. Reach and a miss. Another good slider. Seems to have the feel of it now. Maybe one more can get him out of this jam.
Yeah, don't make a good pitch here. Try to get him to chase.
Ready with the 0-2. The righty deals. Check swing fouled off over the Braves dugout. Lars Nootbaar had taken off there at first base. Cardinals 1 for 8 with the runners in scoring position of the game. Braves 2 for 10. And tied up 4-piece on the top of the 8th. De Los Santos, 13 pitches here in the 8th inning, 10 strikes. Right-hander comes set. And he brings the 0-2. Check swing. Looked like a good pitch. They appeal, and he didn't go. Boy. Crowd hates that one. Nootbaar was taken off. He's down at second base.
What was wrong with the pitch?
Yeah, the pitch looked better than the check swing.
Yeah.
So Nootbaar down to second. A ball and 2 strikes on Contreras. See if he goes back there again. Here's the 1-2. Fouled off into the seats of the second deck down the first base line. He has displayed nothing but sliders to Contreras. Contreras on that swing and foul ball kind of crumpled to the ground. On his feet now. 1-2 pitch on the way again. Missed outside with a slider.
Good pitch.
Well, with first base open, I don't know that you'd even consider throwing anything but a slider.
That's correct.
Ready with a 2-2. Pitch on the way. Sent foul. Threw him a fastball there.
96. Good job of fighting it off by Contreras. But I'm with you. I like the slider at the outside corner, breaking away from the plate.
See if he can dial up a good one right here. Keep the runners at second and third. The 2-2 pitch. Upstairs. Came up and in with a fastball. There's some chin music there to Wilson Contreras. Now the count at 3-2. De Los Santos walks to the back of the mound, knocks some mud from the bottom of his spikes. Contreras requests time. And he uses the inside of his pant leg to drive the handle of the bat. Presses the helmet down on his head, climbs back in. He's ready.
You don't have to give in.
De Los Santos straightens. Big pitch here. 3-2. Just missed outside with a slider for ball 4. So Contreras shows discipline against that slider. That'll load the bases for Nolan Gorman.
Seven walks tonight by Braves pitchers. 2 intentional.
Now righty-lefty matchup. Meeting at the mound is Sean Murphy. Goes out there to meet Inyo de Los Santos to discuss strategy here. Bases loaded, 2 down, top of the 8th. A 4-4 game. Gorman will be the 6th Cardinal to the plate here in the 8th. It started with a ground out. Then a double and a wild pitch put a runner at third. A strikeout of Wynn. An intentional walk of Nootbaar, who stole second. And a walk of Contreras. So a Cardinal at every base. On the first pitch on the way, the left-handed hitting Gorman. And a called strike. First pitch fastball, 97. Gorman tonight 0 for 4. He's their number 3 hitter, batting .229 on the year. 0-1 from De Los Santos. Missed inside with a fastball, trying to sneak one in there. Inyel, long look in. Righty with his 1-1 pitch. He kicks and fires. Line drive down the right field line. A fair ball all the way into the corner. In to score Scott. In to score Nootbaar. Hitting the bag at third and coming to the plate Contreras. The throw to the plate. Tag applied. Not in time. 3-run score. And as the dust settles, Gorman is sliding into third base. And it's 7-4 St. Louis in the 8th. That was perfectly placed by Gorman down the right field line. And he drives in 3 runs. RBIs 5, 6, and 7 on the season for him.
That was supposed to be a sinker, but it just hung up right in the middle of the zone at about letter high, and Gorman did with it what you're supposed to.
Now the Braves are going to take a peek at this. They're challenging that play at the plate with Contreras.
I know he tried a swim move, but I thought he did it unnecessarily.
Looked like he reached the plate with his right hand.
Boy, Jordan Baker was right. His nose was right in there.
As it stands now, it's a 3 RBI double by Gorman. He takes third base on the throw. Call is confirmed. And this feels like what we saw last night, just the flip side of the coin. Last night it was the Braves with the big 8th inning to take a 7-4 lead. And now the Cardinals get the big double to take a 7-4 lead here in the 8th. Breaking up what was a tie game. 2 down for Arenado. And he'll swing and miss at the first pitch slider.
Gorman was credited with a double, took third on the throw home.
Arenado, 7th Cardinal to the plate here in the 8th. 0-1 pitch. Missed low with a slider. Right-hander De Los Santos. Ready to cut loose a 1-1. Arenado swings and misses. Well, you think about that check swing by Contreras. And apparently the pitch just missed, and how that could have changed the fate of the inning. Ball game would remain tied.
That was the key at bat of the inning.
His 1-2 pitch. Hot shot out to third. Down on a knee. Riley suffocates it. Picks it up. Bounces the throw to first base, but a backhand scoop by Olsen. And that is the top of the 8th, but a big inning for the Cardinals. They get a bases-clearing double.
Attention Florida homeowners, for 1 month only. Save big with Renewal by Anderson. Get $300 off every window and $825 off all patio doors. Plus, call now and ask about our brand new Ensemble entry door system. But hurry, this limited time offer won't last. Visit bestwindowsflorida.com today to schedule your free design consultation. That's bestwindowsflorida.com. Renewal by Anderson, your trusted window and door experts. Superior products, exceptional service. License number CGC 1527613.
Connection, opportunity, possibility. It's what we all want. Spectrum has built a world where anything is possible, with products and services designed to work better together for a seamless connectivity experience. A connection to family and friends, a connection to education, and a connection to new opportunities. So there's no limit to how big we can dream. That's Life Unlimited. That's Spectrum.
Calling local business owners. Chase for Business is hosting a complimentary all-day event, The Experience Tampa, on Wednesday, May 21st at Armature Works. Join fellow Tampa business owners for a day of networking and marketing workshops while hearing from leading business experts on economic trends and tips for unlocking business growth. Plus, you can shop local vendors at the Chase for Business Marketplace. Register today for The Experience Tampa at chase.com/event Tampa. We'll see you on
spring with everything you need from the Home Depot.
The original Louisiana brand hot sauce. It's the perfect balance of peppers, vinegar, and the salty tears of Mets fans. That's Louisiana Hot. Buy you some.
Get the latest Braves news while you work every weekday between 10 and 2 with Nick Cellini and me, Chris Domino, on the radio home of the Braves, 680 The Fan and the Fan app.
Cardinals have taken a 7-4 lead. We go to the bottom of the 8th. They make a pitching change. Kyle Leahy will come on for Steven Matz. Leahy pitched here last night against the bottom third of the order and had a 1-2-3 inning. He's got no record, a 1.93 ERA, 3 walks, 14 strikeouts in 14 innings.
Cardinals trying to snap a 5-game losing streak, and the Braves hoping to come back and extend their 4-game winning streak to 5. But suddenly trailing by 3 runs in the bottom of the 8th. Pitch from Leahy, registers a called strike. 95 with his fastball. Leahy did face Sean Murphy last night. Struck him out in the 7th inning last night. 0-1 to Murphy. Swung on, tipped into the glove of Pedro Paez. At an 0-2 count. Murphy gave one a ride deep over the left field wall back in the 4th inning. His 6th homer of the year. But he finds himself down 0-2 right here versus the right-hander Leahy. 0-2 check swing. He did go strike 3. And one away here in the 8th. One out for Kelenic. Looks like the rain has lightened up. But looking down on the rooftops of the dugout, see the light gleaming and shining on the tops of the wet dugout roofs. Kelnick with a fly ball towards foul territory. That's over there by the tarp. And that'll land in the lower bowl of the stadium, about 15 rows back of the tarp.
Number 30, Drake Baldwin is on deck to hit for the Braves. 30, Baldwin on deck.
Looking like Drake Baldwin to pinch hit for Orlando Arcia. He holds the bat in the on-deck circle. 0-1 to Kelnick. A swing and a miss at a changeup. Nathan Wiles now throwing for the Braves. He'd be making his debut. Kelnick going to loop one, back of short, drifting back, and making the catch. Mason Wynn. He went back into shallow left field and able to squeeze it. So 2 away for Drake Baldwin. Well, down by 3 runs. Man, you'd love to find a way to at least pick up 1 run here in the 8th, knock one out of here. That way you just need 1 base runner to bring the tying run to the plate in the 9th, assuming the Cardinals don't score in the top of the inning.
Good for him to get an at-bat tonight. Probably will be in the lineup tomorrow, I would guess. Quick turnaround.
Mm-hmm. First pitch to Drake, and a ground ball weakly out to second. Nolan Gorman wraps it in leather. Throws over to Wilson Contreras, and the Braves go down in order for the second time of the game. So we have completed 8, and we motor into the top of the 9th upon our returns.
Life doesn't stop after you've been involved in a car accident. You've got things to do and places to be. If your car is damaged, call Farah and Farah anytime, 7 days a week. Farah and Farah, Tampa.
Welcome to Lazy Days. For nearly 50 years, we have been there for you, helping people turn RV dreams into destinations. Today, Lazy Days RV is here for you, with state-of-the-art dealerships, dedicated people, and popular brands. And no matter where the road takes you, Lazy Days will be here for you with RV service centers all across the nation. We are Lazy Days, here for you.
Usual pizza special, no longer special. But wait, there's Marco's! Score next level pizza every Tuesday with Marco's BOGO. Buy 1 Marco's menu price pizza and get a second pizza free. That's right, get twice as much from Marco's. Enjoy more of our signature sauce, fresh, never frozen cheese, and high quality toppings on an always golden crust with Marco's BOGO Tuesdays. But wait, there's Marco's! Use code MBOGO. Offer valid on Tuesdays for a limited time only. Free pizza must be of equal or lesser value. Price and participation may vary. Taxes may apply. See store for details.
Keep your air conditioning inside your home. Renewal by Anderson. Limited time offer. $300 off all windows. $825 off patio doors. BestWindowsFlorida.com. License number CGC 1527613. Restrictions.
Table today or make a donation at thewarrioralliance.org.
Hey, Braves fans, this is John Michaels reminding you that Jeff Francoeur joins Finn, home team, and me in the locker room every Tuesday morning at 9 a.m. on your radio home of the Braves, 680 The Fan.
Just recalled Nathan Wiles will come on and pitch the 9th. It'll be his major league debut. Big guy, 6'4", 228, 34 years old, making his debut. Been with a couple of different organizations, but will work the 9th, and he is now a big leaguer.
That is awesome. He's got the 9th. Here's Alec Burleson. Here's the first pitch in his major league career, and he misses outside with a 95-mile-an-hour fastball. Nathan Wiles. Born in Overland Park, Kansas, and out of the University of Oklahoma. Deep drive down the right field line and foul. Right now, let's pause 10 seconds for station identification on the Braves Radio Network.
Never miss a pitch of the Braves.
WCNN North Atlanta, a Dickey broadcasting station.
The Fan, and streaming free on the Fan app.
1-1 fouled back into the screen, 1-2.
This guy was pitching well at Gwinnett. Only 1 earned run in 14 innings, 5 walks, 15 strikeouts.
That'll work. Looking for his first major league strikeout. 1-2 to Burleson. Popped up towards foul territory and back of the Cardinal dugout out of play. 5 minor league seasons. Also played overseas. Played in Australia. There's the 1-2 pitch. And Burleson slices one to the left side and a base hit into left field. That is his second hit of the night. Altogether, 103 appearances in the minor leagues. And now in the big leagues. Here's Jordan Walker. (7-4) Cardinals. Top of the ninth. Walker takes a ball inside. What are you seeing on that forecast for tomorrow? I know there's some potential showers, but maybe we'll get lucky tomorrow. At 12:15 Eastern first pitch. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Walker clocks one in the air to left field. That'll hang in the air long enough to be caught by Alex Verdugo.
By the way, I don't know where that age thing came from for Wiles. He's only 26. He's not 34.
Okay.
Just a slight difference.
Yeah, he's probably thinking, where do those 8 years go?
Yeah. No, the forecast for some showers early and late, but hopefully in between we'll be all right.
Okay, good. One down for Pedro Paez. Paez lines one into right field. Base hit for him. Down to second base goes Alec Burleson. He had to duck out of the way of that liner into right field. One out single puts him at first and second. Victor Scott will be the batter. Well, this guy's been a terror on the base paths. He's 3 for 4 last night. He's 2 for 3 tonight with a single, a double, a walk, and 2 runs scored. He scored a run last night, drove in a couple of runs. There's a called strike. That's a lot of production from the bottom of the order. Cardinals 7, Braves 4, top of the ninth. Offering from Wiles. That'll miss outside.
Came in hitting 235. He's up to 280.
One to Scott. And a touch low. 2 balls and a strike. Right-hander Wiles, glance at second. 2-1 pitch, laced down the left field line towards the corner. That's down for a fair ball and rolling all the way to the wall. Burleson will score. Paez goes first to third. RBI double by Victor Scott. This guy's been swinging a red-hot bat here in Atlanta. It's now 8-4 St. Louis.
Most of Scott's damage has been to left field, flares and otherwise.
Infield comes in now for Mason Wynn. First pitch on the way to Wynn, and he swings at a fly ball towards right center field. Michael Harris, Jared Kelenic coming together. That'll be caught by Kelenic out in deep right field. That's deep enough to drive in the run Paez. Sac fly by Mason Wynn makes it 9-4 Cardinals. Victor Scott advances to third base. And the Cardinals tacking on some insurance late. They saw how things went last night when the Braves had that big 5-run eighth. So they're trying to continue to tack on runs here late in this game. And here's Lars Nootbaar. Nootbaar takes a called strike. Big innings late for the Cardinals. They sent 7 men to the plate in the 8th inning, scored 3 times. And Nootbaar's the 6th Cardinal this inning as they plated 2 runs. Ball high, missed with a fastball at 93 and a 1-1 count. Ball and a strike. Nootbaar swings and fouls one back. In the 9th, the Braves will have the top of the order. Verdugo, Riley, and Ozuna. And they will need a whopper of an inning. Here's the 1-2. Low and outside, 2 balls, 2 strikes. And if they can't come through the big inning, we'll have a rubber game tomorrow. And again, that'll be a 12:15 Eastern first pitch, 11:15 Central. Bryce Elder on the mound for the Braves. Miles Michaelis on the mound for the Cardinals. Here's the 2-2 from Wiles. And he missed low with a change.
It's one of those games you mentioned, the ERAs for both teams, both starters. It figured to be a high-scoring game, which will probably result in a very low-scoring game.
Yeah, exactly. Baseball's funny like that, isn't it?
Yeah.
The 3-2. Nootbaar crushes one in the right field. That'll drive in the run from third. Victor Scott comes across, and it's now 10-4 St. Louis in the ninth. Yeah, those ERAs tomorrow, Elder trying to bring down his 7.20 ERA, and Michaelis trying to drop his 7.64 ERA. Ball up and in on Wilson Contreras. Back-to-back 3-run innings for St. Louis. One to Contreras. He cuts it loose and misses a changeup. Count even at a ball and a strike. Braves had a 4-2 lead at the end of 5 innings. 1-1. That'll be sent foul. This game right now doesn't resemble anything like that, does it?
No, it doesn't. Unfortunately, when you are forced to do a bullpen game with an opener.
1-2 from Wiles. Fouled off.
Unfortunately, more often than not, the more times you have to go to the bullpen, more chances are you're going to find somebody that's not on that day.
That's just the odds of it.
Yeah.
1-2 from Wiles. And he gets a swing and a miss with a top shelf fastball for his first major league strikeout. But the Cardinals do more damage. 3 runs in.
Attention Florida homeowners, for 1 month only. Save big with Renewal by Anderson. Get $300 off every window and $825 off all patio doors. Plus, call now and ask about our brand new Ensemble entry door system. But hurry, this limited time offer won't last. Visit bestwindowsflorida.com today to schedule your free design consultation. That's bestwindowsflorida.com. Renewal by Anderson, your trusted window and door experts. Superior products, exceptional service. License number CGC 1527613.
Connection, opportunity, possibility. It's what we all want. Spectrum has built a world where anything is possible, with products and services designed to work better together for a seamless connectivity experience. A connection to family and friends, a connection to education, and a connection to new opportunities. So there's no limit to how big we can dream. That's Life Unlimited. That's Spectrum.
If your car's been totaled in a crash, you're entitled to collect what it retails for on the lot. But if insurance companies don't offer what you deserve, we are here to keep them honest. Farah and Farah.
Tampa.
From boreal forests to blooming prairie and over 10,000 lakes,
We go for the road less traveled.
Minnesota has stunning state and national parks.
Inhale fresh pine air. Yeah, I love that.
Plan your trip.
Exterminators.com. That's 888-GO-ARROW or visit arrowexterminators.com.
Digging, grading, tilling, and mowing. All in a day's work with Yanmar, the tractor that works as hard as you do. Discover new possibilities at yanmartractor.com.
We're combining the power of ESPN with our new lineup on Draft Night to bring you Buck Baloo's Draft Special. Our coverage starts at 6 on the Fan and the Fan app.
We go to the bottom of the ninth. Ryan Helsley, the closer for the Cardinals, will come on. Helsley has no record, a 2.57 ERA, 3 out of 4 in saves. This is a non-save situation.
His first pitch to Alex Verdugo, a called strike.
98 to 101 on his fastball.
That one 98. 10 runs on a dozen hits for the Cardinals, 4 runs on 8 hits for the Braves. 0-1 to Verdugo, ground ball to second base. Nolan Gorman up with it, and he throws to first, 1 away. Well, with 2 more outs, the Cardinals will snap their 5-game losing streak and win just their 2nd road game of the year. Into the action tonight, they had gone 1-10 on the road. They had been having trouble the second they put their suitcase down. Well, they figured it out tonight with some very hard-hit balls late in this game. Austin Riley, a swing and a miss at a fastball, 99. Meanwhile, the Braves' 4-game winning streak will come to a halt. Here's the 0-1 to Riley. Bounced up there. 1 ball, 1 strike. So unless the Braves can pull up some magic right here in the 9th inning, that even up the series at 1. And the best way to look at that is you go into it with a rubber game tomorrow. If you win that game, you win the series and turn in a 5-1 homestand. 1-1. Riley swings and misses.
Start a new streak.
And I know the Diamondbacks are a good club, but it's always good anytime Arizona on the road is on the horizon for the Braves. They've gone out there 3 or 4 years in a row and gotten hot out there. There's a ball inside. They've had some seasons, I don't know, 3-4 times in the last 5 years where they'll go to Arizona and a switch will be flipped.
Yeah, take care of business.
Here's the 2-2. Riley takes the ball high. Either way, that upcoming road trip should be one that the hitters are greatly anticipating. Going to Arizona and Denver.
Ball really jumps.
Three-two. That's low, ball 4. 1 out walk to Riley, who's on for the 4th time of the game. By the way, that game in Chicago has gotten wild. Dodgers leading the Cubs 10-7 in the top of the 8th.
Wow. Best pitching performance tonight by that kid in Washington, Mitchell Parker.
Yeah.
8 innings of 1-hit ball.
Wow.
They shut out Baltimore on 1 hit. That's 7 walks in 7 innings for Helsley.
Ozuna takes a strike. Ozuna takes a slider high, 1 ball and 1 strike. Tonight's crowd, 35,876. One is high, 2 balls and a strike. Those 6 runs late for the Cardinals kind of deflated the balloon for what was once a pretty wild crowd here on a Tuesday night. Two-1 to Ozuna, in tied with a heater. They get 3-1. Need a bunch of base runners, trailing by 6 runs in the bottom of the 9th. Ozuna awaits, and a 3-1 from Helsley. Fouled off up into the 3rd deck along the first base line. It's good to go ahead and lay eyes on Helsley tonight in case you run into him tomorrow.
I like it that way. I like it when it's, they've got the game well in hand, but you get to see their closer, and then you'll get to see him again perhaps when you really need to rally against him.
3-2, missed inside with a fastball.
And now he's begging.
That's the 4th walk of the game for Ozuna. That's got him up to 23 this season. So back-to-back 1-out walks to Riley and Ozuna. Eli White will be out there running. He pinch runs for Marcelo Zuna. And now Matt Olson comes up to the plate. Breeze picks up out to right field. Not that Matt needs the aid of the wind, but flags pick up out there. If he were to send one out of here, all of a sudden we got a 3-run game. Olson has homered once tonight, and he'll send one deep and foul up into the second deck down the left field line. Matt's homer in the 5th inning, his 4th of the year. He's gone 1 for 3 with a homer and a walk tonight. Here comes the 0-1 pitch to Matt Olson, and a big swing and a miss at a slider. Mets are leading the Phillies 5-1. That game's in the top of the 9th. Phillies are down to their final out. That would give the Mets a 4-game lead over the Phillies in the division. Here comes the 0-2 to Matt Olson. And he'll send one foul up into the second deck.
Mets keep pitching well. Just giving up 1 run tonight.
Coming into the action tonight, the Mets, the Dodgers, and the Padres tied for the best record in the National League. Best record in baseball. 0-2 to Olson, and there's a called 3rd strike. Slider at the bottom of the zone, and Matt is perplexed. Just kind of tosses the bat up into the air and catches it. And 2 away in the 9th inning. They've been playing for about a month now. Opening day almost a month ago. Mets leading the East. Cubs have a 1.5-game lead on the Brewers entering the action tonight in the Central. And the Padres and Dodgers both with a 1-game lead over the Giants out west. Swing and a miss by Ozzie Albies. And in the American League, the Yankees, Tigers, and Rangers leading their divisions. That NL West is stacked.
Yes, it is.
0-1 to Ozzie. Low and outside.
What's the Rockies' record at the moment?
Well, they're currently 11 games out of first place. See if I can find their record right quick. 1 ball and 1 strike. Rockies are 4-17. It's going to be a long summer in that division for the Rockies.
Yeah.
1-1 pulled foul.
They are 1-11 on the road. Just 1 game worse than the Cardinals prior to tonight. But they are already 51 runs in arrears versus their opponents.
Wow. Braves down to their final strike. There's the 1-2 from Helsley. That'll be punched in the air out to second and caught out of the air by Nolan Gorman. And the Cardinals win this game 10-4 and stop the Braves' 4-game winning streak. And we'll have a rubber game tomorrow. For the Braves in the 9th, no runs, no hits, no errors. 2 men left on base. Final score, Cardinals 10, Braves 4. Back with the totals after this.
Mega Millions just got an upgrade. With bigger jackpots plus better odds, $5 could win you your wildest dreams. But you'll need bigger dreams. So don't just dream of buying a new house. Dream about a house that has its own zip code. The new Mega Millions isn't just new car money. It's new helicopter money. So get ready for the new Mega Millions with bigger jackpots more often and get to dreaming bigger.
Hope. It's more than a word. It's a breakthrough in the making. At City of Hope, we're pushing the boundaries of science, targeting cancer at the molecular level, with teams of experts working together to personalize a treatment plan right down to your DNA with unprecedented speed, making every second count.
Attention Florida homeowners, for 1 month only, save big with Renewal by Anderson. Get $300 off every window and $825 off all patio doors. Plus, call now and ask about our brand new ensemble entry door system. But hurry, this limited time offer won't last. Visit bestwindowsflorida.com today to schedule your free design consultation. That's bestwindowsflorida.com. Renewal by Anderson, your trusted window and door experts. Superior products, exceptional service. License number CGC 1527613.
Connection, opportunity, possibility. It's what we all want. Spectrum has built a world where anything is possible, with products and services designed to work better together for a seamless connectivity experience. A connection to family and friends, a connection to education, and a connection to new opportunities. So there's no limit to how big we can dream. That's Life Unlimited. That's Spectrum.
Calling local business owners. Chase for Business is hosting a complimentary all-day event, The Experience Tampa, on Wednesday, May 21st at Armature Works. Join fellow Tampa business owners for a day of networking and marketing workshops while hearing from leading business experts on economic trends and tips for unlocking business growth. Plus, you can shop local vendors at the Chase for Business Marketplace. Register today for The Experience Tampa at chase.com/event Tampa. We'll see you on May 21st.
Life doesn't stop after you've been involved in a car accident. You've got things to do and places to be. If your car is damaged, call Farah & Farah anytime, 7 days a week. Farah & Farah, Tampa.
Let's see if you can figure out the following baseball slang term. Today's phrase is on the screws. Do you know what it means? On the screws. When a batter makes
Learn more about the Braves and Tire Discounters round tripper promotion at tirediscounters.com/Braves. Rubber game, 3-game set. Tomorrow, early. Ben will tell you about the details after this timeout on the Braves Radio Network.
Everyone needs car insurance. Legally, you gotta have it. The good news is that you have a lot of choices in who to work with. Why not buy coverage from a company that invests your dollars back into your community? Georgia Farm Bureau Insurance supports grassroots efforts that strengthen communities and protect our access to locally grown food. Because they're local, they have excellent service and response time. This is insurance you can feel good about. Get a quote at gfbinsurance.com.
A musician with technical knowledge can play all the right notes, but one who cares enough to play from the heart gives music soul. At Truist, we believe the same is true for banking, because when you work with someone who knows a lot and cares even more, you're unstoppable. Truist, leaders in banking, unwavering in care. Start feeling unstoppable. Visit truist.com/care. Truist Bank, member FDIC, leading based on top 10 U.S. commercial bank.
There's a tidal wave of clean car happiness sweeping across Braves country. Tidal Wave Auto Spa is your go-to car wash destination for a game day ready ride. Experience Major League Clean at Tidal Wave, the official car wash of the Atlanta Braves. Stay clean car happy all season long with membership discounts, exclusive giveaways, and more. Visit TidalWaveAutoSpa.com/Braves for details.
My car is happy. I am happy. Tidal Wave Auto Spa.
Are you tired of your food tasting tasty but somehow not quite tasty enough? That's why the original Louisiana brand hot sauce invented the original Louisiana brand hot sauce. It's the perfect balance of peppery peppers, tarty vinegar, and the salty tears of Mets fans who cried because they didn't win. But everyone can win at eating something delicious with the original Louisiana brand hot sauce, the official hot sauce of the Atlanta Braves. That's Louisiana hot. Buy you some.
Atlanta Braves baseball on the Braves Radio Network is lit by the original Louisiana brand hot sauce, the official hot sauce of the Atlanta Braves. Bring the heat. Stream Braves baseball in crystal clear HD on the Fan app, now with Apple CarPlay, so you can get it directly through your dashboard. Download the Fan app now.
Cardinals even up this series with a 10-4 victory over the Braves. Rubber game tomorrow. It'll be an early game tomorrow. Braves and the Cardinals right here at Truist Park in Atlanta. And our Braves Radio Network coverage will begin at 11 o'clock in the morning. That'll be the Ford leadoff show. And then the first pitch to follow at 12:15 Eastern, 11:15 Central. Miles Michaelis, the right-hander for the Cardinals, 0-2 with a 7.64 ERA. Bryce Elder, the right-hander for the Braves, 0-1 with a 7.20 ERA. So for the fellas in studio tonight, that's Joe Virgin and Lucas Kochevar. Also for Joe Simpson and our producer-engineer, Jonathan Chadwick. I'm Ben Ingram saying so long and good evening from Truist Park in Atlanta, Georgia, where again the final scores, the Cardinals 10 and the Braves 4. Stay tuned for the Hyundai postgame show. That starts right now with Barrett Sallee.
Thank you very much, Ben. Disappointing end to the 4-game winning streak. Let's get to our Xfinity play of the game, and it came in the 5th inning. With the Braves up 3-2, Matt Olson extended that lead with an opposite field home run. It was 102.8 miles per hour off the bat. Xfinity knows live baseball is better with less freezing at the plate. That's why we deliver Wi-Fi built for streaming with extra low lag. Get the fastest connection to the Braves and stream more of the biggest moments from the best seat in the house with Xfinity. Totals, highlights, and sound from the clubhouse coming up after the break. You're listening to the Hyundai postgame show, and this is the Atlanta Braves Radio Network.
Thanks for listening to Atlanta Braves Baseball on the Braves Radio Network, lit by Louisiana Hot Sauce. This broadcast of Atlanta Braves Baseball is a presentation of the Atlanta Braves and Dickey Broadcasting Company, Atlanta. Any use of the accounts, descriptions, and audio of today's game without the express written consent of the Atlanta Braves Major League Baseball Club and Dickey Broadcasting Company is strictly prohibited. Don't move, because the Hyundai postgame show is up next on the Atlanta Braves Radio Network, lit by Louisiana Hot Sauce.
Hey Braves fans, Onward Reserve is your hometown team for top-line casual sportswear. Whether you're out on the golf course, going to dinner, or enjoying some baseball at Truist Park, Onward Reserve's clothes are the perfect fit. With 12 retail locations throughout Braves country, Onward Reserve is proud to help you get to the game in style. Swing by the Braves Clubhouse store for exclusive designs made just for the A. Visit us online at onwardreserve.com. Proud partner of your Atlanta Braves.
Hey there, baseball fans. Ben Ingram here. It's time to step up to the plate and upgrade your deck with TimberTech. TimberTech is the #1 premium composite decking brand. It looks just like real wood, but without the never-ending maintenance of a wood deck. It won't rot or splinter, and it's backed by industry-leading warranties, so you'll be sure your deck looks great season after season. See for yourself why TimberTech is everything wood should be. Order free samples at timbertech.com.
Great teams win with smart plays. Just like great businesses win with Saia LTL Freight. As the exclusive freight and logistics company of the Atlanta Braves, Saia brings nationwide customer-first service that delivers every time. Need to move shipments across the country? Saia covers all the bases, coast to coast, to keep your business running smoothly. Make Saia part of your starting lineup. Visit Saia.com. That's SAIA.com.
When you're looking for leading cardiac treatment, look to Northside Hospital Heart Institute. We lead with 5 emergency cardiac care centers, so we're here when you need us most. We lead with more than 55 locations in Georgia. That means we're always in the heart of your neighborhood. We lead with clarity, because clear direction is better when it comes to understanding every step of your treatment. Northside Hospital Heart Institute. We lead with heart.
Hurry up and get your Braves tickets for the 2025 season. With great matchups and multiple seating options and packages available, there's something every fan will love. Visit Braves.com/tickets today.
When the game's on the line, making the right call can be the difference between winning or losing. Right, Blooper? Making the right call after you've been injured is no different. For more than 25 years, injured people have made the right call to John Foy and Associates after an accident. Why? Because they know we fight to get you everything you deserve, and we don't stop fighting until you get the most money possible. Proud partner of the Atlanta Braves.
Hard hit ball to short, scooped up and tossed to second. Quick turnaround, it's going to be close. Throws it to first, and he's out. Double play.
A Braves double play is a well-oiled machine, just like Valvoline Instant Oil Change. We'll change your oil in about 15 minutes while you stay in your car. The only thing that'll be out here is your old oil. Drive into your neighborhood Atlanta location today. No appointment needed. Valvoline Instant Oil Change is a proud partner of the Atlanta Braves.
Hey, Braves fans, it's Ben Ingram for Emory Healthcare. If you're like me, you get the day going in a hurry with a lot to get done. But what if a nagging joint pain or sports injury is holding you back? Go to Emory Orthopedics. With multiple clinic locations across Metro Atlanta and one in Flowery Branch, you'll find the expert care you need. Emory is also home to the only dedicated hospital in Georgia focused on spine, hip, and knee surgery. As the official team healthcare provider of the Braves, Emory will treat you like a pro. Learn more at emoryhealthcare.org/ortho.
It's draft week, and anything could happen at any time. Separate the rumors from reality before Buck Bellew takes center stage during our live draft. Another ball game is in the books, and we've got it all covered. This is the Hyundai Postgame Show on the Braves Radio Network. All the highlights, news, and audio from today's game is on the way. All driven by your local Hyundai dealer. Proud sponsor of the Atlanta Braves. Visit buyhyundai.com.
On one tag deep towards right field, head to the wall, and it's gonna get out of here. 3-run homer by Ozuna, the opposite way.
Now live from the Battery Atlanta at Truist Park. It's time for the Hyundai Postgame Show on the Atlanta Braves Radio Network.
Welcome into the Hyundai Postgame Show. The Braves' 4-game winning streak snapped at the hands of the St. Louis Cardinals in Game 2 of the 3-game set. The Cards scored the last 8 runs of the game. They topped the Braves 10-4. Let's get to the highlights. Top of the third, Victor Scott on first after a single to center, and Lars Nootbaar steps up against Scott Blewett.
There's his 29th pitch and a deep drive down the right field line. Chop house bound, and it's 2-0. Lars Nootbaar sends one out of here. And for Nootbaar, it's his first hit of the series and his 4th homer of the year. And he takes Blewett deep downtown over the right field wall.
Blewett was thrust into this role after Spencer Strider's injury, and all things considered, not necessarily a bad outing for the opener. Blewett, 3 innings, 4 hits, 2 earned runs, 2 walks, and 1 strikeout. Bottom of the 4th, 1 down for Sean Murphy as he looks to get the Braves within 1.
Sean Murphy, the batter. And Murphy hits one to deep left field, blazing a path through the sky and right inside the foul pole for a home run. About the same place he went last night. And this homer is his 6th of the year. It's the Braves on the board, and it's now 2-1 St. Louis.
2 down still in the 4th. Jared Kelenic on third after a double off the wall earlier in the inning. And Alex Verdugo steps to the dish, hoping to continue his scorching start.
His 2-0 pitch. Verdugo swings the wood and drives one into the gap in right center field. That bounces all the way to the base of the fence. Down to second base for Verdugo. It's an RBI double in a 2-2 game.
Later in the 4th, Verdugo now on third after a wild pitch. Austin Riley has eyes on giving the Braves the lead.
Right-hander brings a 3-2. Swung on and softly touched up the third base line. Tough play. Palante grabs it, throws wild, run scores, balls down the right field line. Riley off of the races, heading for second base, and another throwing error, this time by the pitcher Palante, and the Braves take the lead. 3-2 Atlanta.
Same score, bottom of the 5th. Matt Olson tacks on another one.
Payoff pitch to Olson. Swung on, hit high and deep to left center field. On the run, Nootbaar. He looks up. That is gone. Opposite field home run for Matt Olson. His 4th homer, and he's hitting 7 straight.
That one left the bat at 102.8 miles per hour. Top of the 6th, bases loaded, 1 down for Mason Wynn facing Rafael Montero, and the Cardinals cut the lead in half.
Rafael checks the runners, and the pitch. Grounded toward third, backhanded, and through past Arcia into left field. 1 run is in. They'll hold Walker at third base. I thought Arcia was going to be able to get to it, but even if he had, it would not have resulted in an out. Give Mason Wynn a hit through the left side. It's 4-3 Atlanta, and here comes Brian Snitker.
Tied at 3, still in the 6th. Dylan Lee in for Montero, and Lee gives the Cardinals a gift.
2 out, bases loaded, the 2-0. Bounced up there and away from Murphy, and tying run will score on a wild pitch. Everybody moves up 90 feet. He had spiked the slider earlier this inning. This time Murphy had no chance to try and block it.
Still tied, top of the 8th, bases loaded for Nolan Gorman, and he clears them with one swing.
Righty with his 1-1 pitch. He kicks and fires. Line drive down the right field line. A fair ball all the way into the corner. In to score Scott. In to score Nootbaar. Hitting the bag at third and coming to the plate Contreras. The throw to the plate. Tag applied. Not in time. 3-run score. And as the dust settles, Gorman is sliding into third base. And it's 7-4 St. Louis in the 8th.
Same score, top of the 9th. Nathan Wiles in, making his big league debut for the Braves, and Victor Scott welcomes into the bigs in a rather rude way.
Right-hander Wiles, glance at second. 2-1 pitch, laced down the left field line towards the corner. That's down for a fair ball and rolling all the way to the wall. Burleson will score. Paez goes first to third. RBI double by Victor Scott. This guy's been swinging a red-hot bat here in Atlanta.
Later in the 9th, Mason Wynn at the plate, looking for just a little bit more insurance.
First pitch on the way to Wynn, and he swings at a fly ball towards right center field. Michael Harris, Jared Kelenic coming together, and that'll be caught by Kelenic out in deep right field. That's deep enough to drive in the run Paez. Sac fly by Mason Wynn makes it 9-4 Cardinals.
Cardinals keep on hitting. Next up is Lars Nootbaar, and he gets them into double digits.
The 3-2. Nootbaar crushes one into right field. That'll drive in the run from third. Victor Scott comes across, and it's now 10-4 St. Louis in the 9th.
Bottom of the 9th, Ozzie Albies at the plate representing the Braves' last hope.
There's the 1-2 from Helsley. That'll be punched in the air out to second and caught out of the air by Nolan Gorman. And the Cardinals win this game 10-4 and stop the Braves' 4-game winning streak. And we'll have a rubber game tomorrow. For the Braves in the 9th, no runs, no hits, no errors. 2 men left on base. Final score, Cardinals 10, Braves 4.
Totals for the game, the Cardinals 10 runs, 12 hits, 2 errors. The Braves 4 runs, 8 hits, 1 error. Steven Matz credited with the win for the Cards. He's 2-0 on the season. The loss goes to Anil De Los Santos. He's 1-1. Hey fans, Racetrack at Racetrack, we understand the importance of good food, cold drinks, and a great game. Be sure to download the Racetrack app now to stay up to date on amazing in-store offers and become a valued rewards member. Head to Racetrack for whatever gets you going. Sound from the clubhouse coming up on the other side. It's the Hyundai postgame show on the Atlanta Braves Radio Network.
Meanwhile, at Xfinity.
We engineered Xfinity Internet with 99.99% network reliability.
Plus, Xfinity Mobile with Wi-Fi Power Boost gives you ultra-fast Wi-Fi at home and on the go.
Posting my tap dancing videos is easier than ever.
Now through April 17th, get 300 megabit Xfinity Internet and 1 unlimited mobile line together for $30 a month for 1 year. Learn more at Xfinity.com. Requires paperless billing and auto pay to stored bank account. Restrictions apply. Equipment taxes and fees extra after promo regular rates apply. Xfinity Internet required. Actual speeds vary.
At Hyundai, we make a big deal about the little things, like the little fact that 9 Hyundai vehicles have earned IIHS top safety picks this year, and offering a little thing called America's Best Warranty, because delivering safety and quality, pretty big deal. Visit your nearest Hyundai dealer today. Hyundai, there's joy in every journey.
Lease a Hyundai Tucson for $259 a month, or get 2.99% APR for 48 months, or $1,750 bonus cash. Hyundai is a proud partner of the Atlanta Braves. Offers end April 30th. Call 813-867-0006 for complete offer details.
Remember the good old days when baseball in Atlanta was an adventure? Give yourself 48 hours to relive that magic at the Omni Atlanta Hotel at Centennial Park in downtown Atlanta. Walk to iconic spots like the College Football Hall of Fame, and with new developments like Centennial Yards and the Center on the Rise, you'll feel the spirit of Atlanta's past and present. With spacious, newly renovated rooms, Omni Atlanta is where past memories meet new adventures. Book your stay today at omnihotels.com/Atlanta, because some things are too good not to relive.
The Major League Baseball All-Star Game is coming to Truist Park July 11th through 15th. Find all the details at Braves.com/All-Star Game.
Go ahead.
Hey, caller. Got a question for Michael Harris II?
Hey, Mike. Are you giving away your Bronco again this year?
You know it. Let me tell you how.
One lucky fan could drive home Michael Harris II's custom Ford Bronco. Go to winmoneymikesbronco.com and get a link to enter for a chance to win today.
This year, it was all my idea.
No purchase necessary. Odds depend on entries received. Open to select legal residents of Alabama, Georgia, South Carolina, and Tennessee 18 or older. Rules at winmoneymikesbronco.com. Entries must be received by and sweeps ends 9/2/25. Void where prohibited.
Hello, I'm Neil Pruitt, Chairman and CEO of Pruitt Health. We believe family makes us stronger. Pruitt Health has served families and communities throughout the Southeast for more than 50 years. If you're looking for skilled nursing, home health, or hospice care, count on our caregivers to provide the personalized plan your loved one needs. Learn more, visit PruittHealth.com. Pruitt Health is a proud partner of the Atlanta Braves.
Have you ever wondered if there was something special you could put on your food to make it even better? There is, and it's called the Original Louisiana Brand Hot Sauce, perfectly blending zesty peppers, tangy vinegar, and salty salt. The Original Louisiana Brand Hot Sauce makes curly fries into curl your toes fries, and every plate of nachos into nacho heck yeah. Only the Original Louisiana Brand Hot Sauce is bold enough to be the official hot sauce of the Atlanta Braves. That's Louisiana Hot. Buy you some.
Hey, it's Cellini here. Your home of Braves baseball is The Fan, 680, 93.7 FM, and The Fan app. Cellini and Namino, 10 to 2 weekdays. Let's get you back to the game.
You're locked into the Hyundai Postgame Show on the Atlanta Braves Radio Network. Driven by your local Hyundai dealer. Proud sponsor of the Atlanta Braves.
Welcome back to the Hyundai Postgame Show. Hey, fans, Ken Nugent and the Atlanta Braves are teaming up to show appreciation for Georgia's first responders who, with one call that's all, put Georgians first. A donation of $1,500 will be made to one first responder each month. All month long, nominations can be submitted at callken.com. During the final series of the month, the winner will be featured via Ken Nugent's social media channels. To all the first responders out there, thank you for your service. One call, that's all. Callken.com. Braves fall 10-4 to the Cards. Here's manager Brian Snitker after the game.
When you go through a game like this, how do you look for tomorrow?
We're okay.